𝐿odah. 𝐤𝐄𝐄𝐅𝐿. Brother Barazah.
All praise.
Brother Zabach.
This is good right
Sam.
here.
Brother
That's
Zabach.
good right there.
All praises. Most High will, man. We back in town, man. All praises to the Most High. 𝐤𝐄𝐄𝐅𝐿, man.
I gotta look for my phone. I know you have a small one.
You're
I
right.
know you have a small one.
Right? Happy New Moon. Happy New Moon. Right? The word of the Lord has to go out, man. Prophecies is coming to pass. You know, like the brothers are saying, man, a lot of our people gonna die, man. Start with that. Give me Baruch 4, man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. A lot of our people gonna die in these last days, right? The Lord told you that. Right? The Lord says he wished nobody perish. He says he wished all Israel. But he knows that a lot of them are stiff-headed, hard-headed people, man. Right? Read that out.
Baruch 4 and
1.
Baruch 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God.
This is the book of the commandments of the Most High. And people saying, what is this book about? You don't need this book. That's lies. According to the scripture. This is the book right here. Most High is telling you this is the book that's going to get you back to him. Right? Read it out.
And the Lord that endured forever.
And what?
And the law that endured forever.
No, for some time.
And the law that endured forever.
These laws endures forever, man. People telling you that what? These laws don't endure. They lying. It says forever. Come on.
All they that keep it shall come to life.
What is that saying now? Let's go to study on that. All they that keep it shall come to life. Right? So that's saying that what? Our people are spiritually dead now. The ones that's not keeping the law is dead. It says all they that keep this shall come to life. Right? They're going to come to life, man. You're going to have life again.
Right.
The spirit going to be uplifted. You're going to be moving. You're going to be strong. And brother, bring it out.
Bring it out.
You're going to be live. Right? Read.
But such as leave it shall die.
But such as leave it shall die, man. Literally. Shall die. Shall die. That's why we behold our people to what? Come back to these laws and scriptures. Right? Read out.
Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it.
Come on.
Walk in the presence of the light thereof.
Walk in the presence of the light thereof. Read on.
That thou mayest be illuminated.
That thou may be illuminated. That thou may be wakened. That thou may be the light again. And everybody should see you and see that you're the light of the world. Christ says what? Come to the light. But men love darkness rather than light. His light is these scriptures. Read.
Give not thy honor to another.
Give not thine honor to another. Why you give your honor to another, Israel? The honor is you. You're the royal seed. You're giving your honor to another. Read on.
Nor the things that are profitable unto thee.
Come on.
To a strange nation.
To a strange nation. Right? To a different nation. Israel, you got to come back, man. Come on.
O Israel, happy are we, for things that are pleasing to God are made known unto us.
See that? They're made known unto us, man. Read on.
Be of good cheer, my people. The memorial of Israel. Ye were sold to the nation, not for your destruction.
See, the Lord is commanding you now. Saying what? You were sold to the nation, not for your destruction. Do you see that? That's deep. The Lord is saying you were sold to the nation, but not for your end. Read on.
But because ye moved God to wrath.
You see that? Because we moved God to wrath. We forced it. We forced his hand. Read on.
Ye were delivered unto the enemies.
He was delivered unto the enemies. So all these nations can't get proud and say they did this. We did this. The Lord is telling you why this happened. We delivered unto our enemies. Read on.
For ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto
We
devils.
provoked him. We provoked him that made us by sacrificing unto devils. Read on.
And not to God.
And not to God. And this is why this happened to us, man. Come on.
Ye have forgotten the everlasting God.
We've forgotten him. We didn't remember him. So what the scriptures are saying, this is why all these things is happening to us. This is why your kids is on crack. Right? This is why you're messed up. This is why you're in the hood. This is why, because you forgot to live in power. That's what the scriptures are saying. This is why these things is happening to you. This is why you're in the prison system. This is why you're in the foster care. This is why you're in the group homes. This is why you're in the shelters. You forgot to live in power, man. Come on.
Ye have forgotten the everlasting God.
You have forgotten the everlasting God. Come on.
That brought you up, and ye have grieved Jerusalem.
You have grieved Jerusalem. See that? Read on.
That nursed you.
Come on.
For when she saw the wrath of God coming upon you, she said, hearken, O ye that dwell about Zion.
When the wrath of God was coming on our people, the prophets said, hearken, listen. You see? Read on.
God hath brought upon me great mourning.
God hath brought these great mournings. Read on.
For I saw the captivity of my sons and daughters.
Saw the captivity. And you said he's seeing the captivity of his sons and daughters. Seeing that they was going to be held. That's why Solomon said, you seeing princes walking on earth. And servants on horses. That shows you right there. What's the right man's position? What these nations' position? Servants. Solomon said, I saw a strange thing. I see it flipped upside down. I saw the princes walking and the servants on horses. You see what I'm saying? Read on.
Which the everlasting brought upon them.
Which the everlasting brought upon us. Read on.
With joy did I nourish them.
The Lord said, with joy he nourished us. Read on.
But sent them away with weeping and mourning.
See, it was hard for him to do that, man. The Lord loved us. He said it was hard for him to send. He sent us away with weeping and mourning, but he had to do it. You bad children, man. You refuse to do what he wants you to do. So he had to do this to you. You forced his hands. He had to do this to you. Read on.
Let no man rejoice over me, a widow, and forsaken of many.
Come on.
For the sins of my children am left desolate.
The sins of his children is left desolate. It's serious what's happening to our people. You see what I'm saying? Read out.
Because they departed from the law of God.
Because we departed from the Most High. We departed from the laws of the Most High. This is why this is happening. So now how do we return by coming back to him, man? And what we're doing right now. Serving him. Doing his new moon. Wearing our fringes. Honoring the Sabbath. But we don't want it no more, man. We tired. We tired of the hell, man. We tired of going through this, man. We don't want to fight with the Lord no more. We don't want to fight with him no more. He won. We gave up. Let's just serve him now. Let's give up and just serve him, Israel. That's the only way we're going to make it out of this, man. Let's give up and just serve him, man. Fold your hands and serve the Lord of Jacob. God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Right? It will be joyful for you. It's what we're doing here with the new moon. Give me Psalms 81. That's what we're doing with the new moon. We're serving him, man. We're serving the Lord. That's what we're doing on this day. Shah Kadash Yarash. We're serving him on this day. Happy new moon.
Happy new moon.
Great.
Psalms 81. Sing aloud unto God our strength. Make a joyful noise unto the God of Jacob.
Sing aloud. Make a joyful noise unto the God of Jacob. See? We're supposed to be rejoicing. We get lit in a righteous way. We drink. We be married. We sing to the Lord. This is our day. Honor the Lord. Read on.
Take a psalm and bring hither the timbrel, the pleasant harp with the psaltery.
Music. Man, we're supposed to be playing music, man. We don't got the instruments right now, but we're supposed to be getting the harp and everything, playing that music, right? For the new moon. Read.
Blow up the trumpet in the new moon.
Blow up the trumpet in the new moon. It's the sax, brother. Yeah, the sax, the trumpet. In the scripture. Blow it up. Yeah, this is the time to do that. Read.
In the time appointed.
Come on.
On our solemn feast day.
On our solemn feast days. That's when we gotta do it, man. We gotta serve him on this new moon, man. It's the days we gotta serve him. Give me song Isaiah 66 and 23.
God. Isaiah 66 and 23. And it shall come to pass that from one new moon to another.
From one new moon to another, come on.
And from one Sabbath to another.
Come on.
Shall all flesh come to worship before me.
All flesh is going to worship him in that day. Give me Numbers 28 and 11. No, matter of fact, it's like it. Numbers 10 and 10.
Numbers 10, verse 10. Also in the day of your gladness, and in your solemn days, and in the beginnings of your months, ye shall blow with the trumpets over your burnt offerings, and over the sacrifice of your peace offerings, that they may be to you for a memorial before your God.
See that? These anointed days, man. These new moons. We can't forget them, man. First Chronicles 23, 30, and 31. We supposed to forget these days. We supposed to forget these
First Chronicles 20 and 23?
First Chronicles 23, 30, and 31.
Okay, 23. First Chronicles 23, verse 31. And to stand every morning to thank and praise the Lord, and likewise at evening.
Praise up. Come on.
And to offer all burnt sacrifices unto the Lord.
Come on.
In the Sabbath.
Come
in
on.
the new moon.
In the what?
In the new moons.
Right there, in the new moons. Read on.
And on the set feast by number.
Right, so these high holidays are supposed to be regarded. You ain't supposed to be forsaking them, man. Second Chronicles 2 and 4. You ain't supposed to forsake them. Supposed to honor these days, honor these new moon days, right? The Lord is telling you that clearly.
Oh, Second Chronicles 2 and 4?
Yeah.
Second Chronicles 2, verse 4. Behold, I build an house to the name of the Lord my God, to dedicate it to him, and to burn before him sweet incense.
And incense. Come on.
For the continual shewbread, and for the burnt offerings, morning and evening on the Sabbath, and on the new moon.
And on the new moons. Sweet sound, right? But the Lord likes the sweet smell. He don't like stink smell. When you see stink smell, that's demons. When people is too stink, a lot of times they got demons on them. The demons like that old stink odor. The Lord don't like that. He want that fresh smell. Right? All praises to the Most High and HOI, right? Form Yasha'Allah. Second Chronicles 8 and 12 and 13.
Second Chronicles 8, verse 12. Then Solomon offered burnt offerings unto the Lord on the altar of the Lord.
Come on.
Which he had built before the porch.
Come on.
Even at a certain rate, every day offering according to the commandment of Moses.
According to the commandments of Moses, Moses commanded us to keep these high holy days. Nobody can tell you that you ain't supposed to keep the high holy days. When they do that, they trying to separate you from the Most High and keep you in bondage. Come on.
And on the solemn feast.
And on the solemn feast, come on.
3 times in the year.
Come on.
Even in the feast of unleavened bread.
Come on.
And in the feast of weeks.
Come on.
In the feast of tabernacles.
Come on. See that? The new moons, the feast of tabernacles, unleavened bread. All of that you're supposed to keep. Don't let nobody separate you. But these same people is separating you from this. Is keeping Christmas. It's keeping Father's Day. It's keeping Mother's Day. Definitely keep it Valentine's. Right? And they know they ain't gonna get no sweets.
God.
See what I'm saying? They know that. So they definitely keep it Valentine's Day. But they don't want you to keep the new moon. They don't want you to keep your high holy days, right? They off. They going off. Right? Serve the Lord and serve him how he told you to serve him. With his days, with his new moons, with his honors, man. It's an honor to do that. Brothers, get together, man. Give me Ezekiel 46:1. Brothers, get together, man. And enjoy these days, man. Because you never know what's going to happen. These last days, man. It's going to get real, Israel. It's going to get serious, Israel. It's not a game, Israel. Things is happening, Israel. You don't know what's going down. We're going to read about what's coming. That's why we honor these days now. Rejoice now among the brotherhood and get strength among your brotherhood. Get energy among your brotherhood. Because we all need that energy. We all need that motivation. We're supposed to motivate each other. Right? Read,
Ezekiel 46:1.
Yeah.
Thus saith the Lord God, the gate of the inner court that looketh toward the east shall be shut the 6 working days, but on the Sabbath it shall be open. And in the day of the new moon,
And the day of the new moon, come on.
it shall be open.
Right, you see that? These are days that we need to honor, man. All through the scriptures. Right. Honor these days. Honor it. 1 Samuel 20:5.
First Samuel 20:5. And David said unto Jonathan, Behold, tomorrow is the new moon, and I should not fail to sit with the king at meat, but let me go.
See that? They celebrate the new moon. Jonathan, but you got to celebrate this new moon with sincerity, man. And righteousness that the Lord is looking at this, man. Give me Amos 8:5. You can be celebrating it wickedly. The Lord will see that, man. You got to be serious about this truth, man. The Lord ain't playing no game. You can't be hypocritical with the Lord, man.
That's right.
Just because you're doing his high holy days, I'm going to show you something now. Just because you're doing his high holy days, you think you're right with the Lord. You could be phony about it, man. You could be phony.
Amos 8:5.
Yeah.
Amos 8:5. Saying, when will the new moon be gone?
See that? Some wicked Negroes just did it. We rolled it. They just said, when will the new moon? Let this new moon end. Come on. We celebrate. We know it's a new moon, but we want it to end. Why? Read.
That we may sell corn.
Niggas want to get paid. The new moon was stopping them from getting paid. They wasn't sincere. All they was thinking about was money. They wasn't thinking about serving the Lord. When will this new moon be over, man? I got money to make. I got to get paid. I know I got to serve the Lord. I know it's a new moon, but I want this to be over so I can get paid. You see this mindset of the Negro? It's still that same way today, man. You doing things robotically. You can't do that, man. Right? Come on.
And the Sabbath, that we may set forth wheat, make indeed small, and the shekel great, and falsifying the balances by deceit.
By deceit, man. That's why Israel, man. That's why issues happen. They can be deceitful and play games. Not really want to serve the Lord, but just the new moon. We know it's the new moon. We got to do that. But when this gonna be over, man? I want to get some money, man. When should be over? Cause that nigga right there owe me money. But I can't get to him now because it's the new moon. I want it over. I'm coming right to him. Because they mind, see? They wasn't sincere with the Lord. You got to watch that. They wasn't serious about the Lord. They wasn't serious about his high holy days and serving him. See, that's why Israel gonna pay, man. Israel better wake up, man. Come back sincere to the Lord, man. Be real about this, man. Don't just do it robotically like the Pharisees. Do this for sincere, man. Do this with trembling. Do this with humility and humbleness, man. Be sincere about what you do, man. Because the Lord will get you if you're not, man. That's why the Lord tells you this in Matthew 23 and 31. Get that out. Matthew 23 and 31. This is what Mashiach Yahweh said about our people, man. This is what we reading about. We just read in Amos 8 and 5 about them not being sincere, man. Right? Read that, King.
23:31.
Matthew 23 and 31.
Matthew 23, verse 31. Wherefore ye be witnesses unto yourselves that ye are the children of them which killed the prophets.
You are the children that killed the prophets, man. Mashiach said that. You killed the prophets, man. I ain't gonna tell you. I sent the prophets to you to get you out of the captivity, and you wickedly killed them, man. Right? These same Negroes that wanted the new moon to be over with, hypocritical Negroes. Right? Because one part of Israel was righteous, 144,000, but we had to suffer for the wicked Negroes. Because we was trying to serve the Lord, whoever they were, the righteous. But you had the 2/3 that was always wicked. That's what we just read about in Amos. They wanted things to be over with so they could sell their coins. Right? Read.
Fill ye up then the measure of your fathers, ye serpents.
You what?
Ye serpents.
Yahweh Shai called them serpents. Come on.
Ye generation of vipers.
You generation of vipers. Yahweh Shai called them a generation of vipers. Read on.
How can ye escape the damnation of hell?
How can you escape the damnation of hell, man? I'm serious. He said you ain't even going to escape the damnation of hell. Read.
Wherefore, behold, I send unto you prophets.
He sent unto us prophets. He been sending. When we go out to the streets, we're out there. But they mock us. They laugh at us. They mock the prophets. The scriptures tell you that. They take us for a joke. And he's sending it to you. Right? Read.
And wise men.
And wise men. Come on.
And scribes.
And scribes. Come on.
And some of them ye shall kill.
And you won't kill them, man. And even in this time, a lot of niggas want to kill us, man. Because of what we teach you. We teach them against their lifestyle. A lot of niggas want to kill us, man. Come on.
And crucify.
Come on.
And some of them you shall scourge in your synagogues.
Come on.
And persecute them.
And you're going to persecute them. Read on.
From city to city.
And city to city. Read on.
That upon you may come all the righteous blood.
Upon you may come all the righteous blood, Israel. Read.
Shed upon the earth.
Shed upon the earth, Israel. Come on.
From the blood of righteous Abel.
From the blood of righteous Abel all the way back to Cain. That's what Yahweh Shai was talking about. There's a wicked seed among our people. There's cats that don't want to turn from their drug dealing ways. There's women that don't want to get right, want to still deceive men and be prostitutes. There's young children and them from young age that don't want to listen to their parents, want to rebel against them. That wicked seed. During the time of Abel, when Cain said, I'm not my brother's keeper, man. This ain't my brother. I don't care about this dude. He ain't my brother. I ain't my brother's keeper. That wicked seed is still there. Read.
Unto the blood of Zacharias.
Unto the blood of Zacharias. Come on.
Son of Bereshah.
Come on.
Whom you slew between the temple and the altar.
And killed that man just for teaching them, man. Just for trying to get them right. We slew that man. Don't think these Negroes won't kill us, man. The Lord says we among scorpions and dogs. We among vipers, serpents. The Lord got that protection on us. This is the time when we're going to be delivered. The Lord has raised up the same men.
That's right.
From the same area you. The same hood to go battle with your wicked niggas. And we're going to battle.
That's right.
In righteousness.
Right.
John 8:44. We're going to battle in righteousness. We ain't going to back down. And we ain't going to fear. Because we know that the Most High is behind us. Right? John 8:44.
John 8, verse 44. Ye are of your father the devil.
The Lord says what?
Ye are of your father the devil.
Why? Who's your father? Is Christ in the Mashiach Yahweh Shai your father? He ain't your father. Your father's the devil. You don't read about it. Read.
And the lust of your father ye will do.
And the lust of your father you will do the same thing. Solomon. Read.
He was a murderer from the
He
beginning,
was a murderer from the beginning. Come on.
and abode not in the truth,
And abode not in the truth. Come on.
because there is no truth in him.
There's no truth in him. Come on.
When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own.
Right. Why did Christ tell you, if you knew Moses, you would have known me?
God.
Because Moses spanked about me. Why did he tell you that? Why did he tell you before Abraham was me? He was giving you a hint that he was there.
God.
He was there before Abraham, giving you these laws and commandments. But you went against him. Right? St. John 19. You said, who's this man? You say, we don't want this man. We don't want to serve this man. We don't know this man. That's for Abraham. Moses, we know him, but who's this fellow right here? And this was the king. This was the one that taught Abraham. You wouldn't even know that. This is the one that taught Moses. This was the spirit that went around there and killed the firstborn of Egypt. He's right there with you, but you didn't recognize him. You went against him, and guess what? You would have went against Moses too. You went against Abraham too. And right now, the servants of the Lord is back again. He's going up against us. So if Yahweh was here, you would have went against him too. Because Yahweh would have been against what you're doing. And telling you to keep these laws and statutes, and you would have fought him. Right? We're going to read about it in St. John's 19 and 8. Read that, huh?
St. John's 19, verse 8. When Pilate therefore heard that saying, he was the more afraid.
Come on.
And went again into the judgment hall.
Come on.
And said unto Yahushua, whence art thou? But Yahushua gave him no answer.
Yahushua didn't even talk to that clown, man. And this was Pontius Pilate. He was ruling. He had power. That showed you the level that Yahushua was on. He didn't even listen to him. Read on.
This saith Pilate unto him, speakest thou not unto me?
He's bragging now. You don't speak to me. That's like we looking at Trump or Biden and not even speaking to them. You know who I am? I'm Biden, the President of the United States. You're not speaking to me? That's how Yahushua was dissing that clown. Right? Read.
Knowest thou not that I have power to crucify thee?
Now he's bragging. I can kill you, man. Don't you know I got power to kill you? Well, listen what the Lord told him. The Lord didn't back down. This is what the Lord told him. Read.
Yahushua answered, thou couldst have no power at all.
You got power to do nothing. You ain't got no power to do a damn thing. That's what Yahushua said. I don't care who you think you are. You ain't got no power over me. Right? I came for a mission. Don't get proud.
That's right.
Don't get proud now. I came for a mission. Read.
Yahushua answered, thou couldst have no power at all against me.
You could have no power if I didn't want you to have power. I'm over you. You don't even know that. Read.
Except it were given thee from above.
Unless I came to do a job. Unless I came to die for my people so they could connect back with the Father. Unless the Lord told me that, and I made that agreement already that I was going to sacrifice my life for my people. That's the only reason you got power. That's the only reason you can say what you want to say. Read.
Therefore, he that delivereth me unto...
Therefore, he that delivers me, the Jews that I came for, that sold me to you, is just what's going to happen with that. Read.
Have the greater sin.
They have the greater sin because I didn't come for your people. I came for them, and they delivered me to you. And guess what? Nobody's got 100 years of lynching. They got murdered. They got chased down by the Red Wings. They sieged crying to the Lord, beaten daily because we went against the Most High. Come on.
And from thenceforth, Pilate sought to release him, but the Jews cried out.
But the wicked Jews cried out, read,
saying, if thou let this man go, thou art not Caesar's friend.
You ain't no friend of the damn white man. You let him go, you ain't the white man's friend. Caesar's our man. You rolling with him. You ain't rolling with this fellow. Read.
Whosoever maketh himself a king speaketh against Caesar.
When you say you're king, you speaking against the white man. That's the same thing with our people today. You king, you this and that. You against the white man. Only king I know is the white man. The white man is my king. Same mindset, man. Same attitude they got. Same spirit. You see what I'm saying? Read.
When Pilate therefore heard that saying, he brought Yahushua forth and sat down in the judgment seat in a place that is called the pavement, but in the Hebrew, Zabach. And it was the preparation of the Passover, and about the 6th hour. And he saith unto the Jews, Behold your king.
See that? Yahushua was the king. See that? But he's mocking him, but he was the king. Give me St. John 18 and 36.
Verse 32. That the saying of Yahushua might be fulfilled, which he spake, signifying what death he shall die.
Right. That's on St. John 18, 1836, huh?
Oh, 36 you want. Yahushua answered, My kingdom is not of this world.
See that? Yahushua said, my kingdom is not of this world, because he came for a mission. And that's the answer right there. He said, my kingdom is not of this world. Come on.
If my kingdom were of this world, then would my servants fight.
He said, if my kingdom were of this world, man, we're going to get busy. My servants is going to fight. If my kingdom is not of this world, I came for a mission right now. I came to lay my life down for my people. Right? To bring them back to the Father. But when my kingdom comes, we get busy. My kingdom is not of this world, but my kingdom is established. We're going to get busy. That's what he's saying. Right. Like Jake said, my servants going to fight. Niggas going to get busy. Just like how Jake said. That's what he's saying. My servants will fight. Read.
Then will my servants fight, that I should not be delivered to the Jews.
Come on.
But now is my kingdom not from hence.
Right, so I will not be delivered to the Jews, so I'm not going to be delivered to the Jews when my servants come. Revelation 19 and 11, this is going to happen. We come back now. This is what he's talking about. Revelation 19 and 11. This is what he's talking about right here. This is why he said, when my servants come, we're going to get busy. And that time is coming. That time is coming and fast approaching on. Right? Revelation 19 and 11.
Verse 11. And I saw heaven open.
And you saw heaven open. Come on.
Behold, a white horse.
And a white horse. Read on.
And he that sat upon him was called faithful and true.
And he that sat upon him was called faithful and true. Read.
And in righteousness he doeth judge and make war.
And in righteousness he doeth judge and make war. Come on.
His eyes were as a flame of fire.
His eyes as a flame of fire. Read on.
And on his head were many crowns.
Because he's taken down all the kingdoms. How do we know that? Hold that, brother, and go to Daniel 2 and 44. That's how we know that. He's taking them down now. That's why he said, when my kingdom come, we're going to get busy. Right? Daniel 2 and 44.
Verse 44. And in the days of these kings shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed.
That's Yahushua's kingdom. Read.
And the kingdom shall not be left to other people.
It's not going to be left to other people. It's going to be left what? To the children of Israel, who we came for. Read.
But it shall break in pieces.
But it's going to break in pieces. Come on.
And consume all these kingdoms.
And all these other kingdoms. That's why he said he got many crowns. He's taking your crown. Give me that. Give me that. That's mine, son. Taking this nigga crown.
Yeah.
Right? Read.
And it shall stand forever.
And it's going to stand for what?
And it shall stand forever.
That's how you know it's the kingdom of the future. It's going to stand forever. You ain't going to have no sodomites in that kingdom. You ain't going to have this wickedness that's going on, pedophile in that kingdom. Right? That kingdom won't stand forever. That's a righteous kingdom. Right? So go back to Revelation 19. Right? That's a righteous kingdom. So that's the many crowns that we're talking about here. Right? That is the many crowns. Read.
And I saw heaven open,
We saw heaven open. Come on.
and behold, a white horse.
And that white horse, which is power and rulership. Great.
And he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True.
Because it's total righteousness. He's faithful and he's true. Yahushua. Great.
And in righteousness do he judge and make war.
And in righteousness, because who tells you the war ain't righteous? Marvin Gaye said war ain't righteous. He said war ain't righteous. You know what I mean?
God.
War is righteous, man.
Right, that's right.
War is righteous when it's done right.
That's right.
How you think we gonna get this kingdom? You think they just gonna hand it to us? Think the white man just gonna say it? Right. You think he just gonna say, give it, all right, that's it. I'm giving it up to you. No, war and righteousness. That's why Yahushua said, I gotta get busy. My servant's gonna get busy. Right? Read.
His eyes were as a flame of fire.
His eyes was a flame of fire, come on.
And on his head were many crowns.
And on his head was all the crowns, all the kingdoms. Read.
And he had a name written that no man knew, but he himself.
But he himself and who he delivered to. Read.
And he was clothed with a vesture dipped it in blood.
That's serious right there. That's blood, man. That's serious. Dipped in blood because he's getting busy. That's what he told you. His servant's going to fight. He's getting busy. He's getting busy, ready.
And his name is called the Word of God.
The Word of truth, the Word of God. To show you that's righteousness. Who tell you that God ain't a man of war?
Right.
Scripture say God is a man of war. Or righteous war. Righteous war, right? The white man will do war all the time. When he goes to Afghanistan, does he say peace and love, brother? Did he tell Bin Laden peace and love? Saddam Hussein peace and love? No. The war. But they warring for foolishness. They warring for the minerals and the resource of the earth. Right? This is righteous war. It's going to be done. We got to be prepared for this, man. We got to know what's coming by serving the Most High. By Shema Mashiach Yahushua. We got to be ready, man. Rejoice, Israel, that your day is coming, man. Isaiah 61:9, man. Your day is coming, man. This is going to be a beautiful thing, man. It's going to be a beautiful thing that our day is coming, man. I can't wait to see this day right here. Isaiah 61:9. I love the scripture right here.
Isaiah 61?
61:9. I love this
61.
scripture. I'm going to show you why I love this scripture. Read.
Isaiah 61, verse 9. And their seed shall be known among the Gentiles.
And our seed is going to be known among the Gentiles. Read.
And their offspring among the people.
Come on.
All that see them,
all that see them, come on,
shall acknowledge them.
Come on.
That they are the seed which the Lord hath blessed.
That's a beautiful thing. Why is it a beautiful thing? Because all they acknowledge us as niggas. And then we're nobody. And we belong in the ghetto. And we work for them. That's all they have acknowledged us.
All they see us as.
Because I've been on this earth. That's all I've seen. That they acknowledge us as nobody. So the scriptures say they're going to acknowledge us as the kings of the earth. And the rulers of the earth. Not your servant.
That's right.
Not your have you come? Is my Uber Eats here? With DoorDash?
God.
You know what I mean?
My lips here.
It's my living. No. Yeah. No, king.
That's right.
That's who you are. You're the king. You're not no DoorDash. You recognize? Are you a ball player? You play football one time? No, you're the king of Israel. Not the king of Israel. That's Yahushua, but one of the kings of Israel under Yahushua and the Mashiach Yahushua.
You know, when I travel, when I go to work and so forth, I wear my fine ring and chain. It's the amazing people that look on their face. Like you're a slave, right? Why you look at yourself as a king?
Right.
I'm giving warning to the people of the Gentiles, man, going to sleep, and so forth. So it kind of bothers them when they see so-called black men walking around with their tie and Frenches,
Right.
and chain and the king and everything. But now they know that all the lies is being, broken down. They know that we know the truth now,
Right.
and they can't hinder it no more because it's spiritual.
Right. Right. Revelation 5 and 10.
Nah.
Truly, you're supposed to walk around as a king. Bro.
That's right.
That's
right.
who you are, man.
That's right.
Kings of the earth. Revelation 5 and 10. That's right. But they don't want to see. They want you to have your head down.
Right.
They don't want to see you walking around. Why are you doing that? You're a nigga. You're nothing but a nigga. You ain't supposed to be no king.
God.
King of what? The hood? You king of the ghetto, brother? You can be king of the ghetto.
God.
You can't be king of the planet.
God.
We're gonna be kings of the planet.
That's right.
Hell with the hood. Them days is gonna be. We ain't gonna. Them days is gonna be far from us.
God.
Right?
God.
Them hood days is gonna be far from us, man.
God.
The nigga proud of his hood. What are you proud of your hood for, nigga? Big star. Do or die, nigga.
They don't own nothing.
Don't own nothing. It'd be gentrified right now. Whitey's is in there.
God, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely trying to do
Whitey's is in there now. Did
Like
they do
all
or die? The Whiteys?
God.
You know what I mean? Brownsville, never ran, never well. Come on, man. But the Whiteys is running, they're going to be running you out of there.
God.
You know what I mean? These niggas is proud of these hoods. Proud of these ghettos.
Don't know nothing, man.
Don't know nothing, man.
Crazy.
That's not what we supposed to be. That was a curse for us, man.
Yeah, God.
The sticky hood where rats is running all over the goddamn place, man. That's a curse for us, man.
God.
That ain't nothing we supposed to be rejoicing about. Nigga talking about, I'm for best job. Do or die.
God.
Brownfield never ran, never would. I'm from nigga. Prospect.
God.
Jackson Avenue, ghetto. You know what time it is. Nah, man.
God.
We brag over foolishness. Oculus. We the kings of the earth, man.
Right.
Read that in Revelation 5 and 10.
God.
Well,
Revelation.
you gonna run too. You niggas is talking about you from Bed-Stuy, never ran, never will. You
God.
gonna run, but then that day,
God.
we're gonna read about it in Revelations.
God.
This is real what's going on. Get with the Lord, man.
Right.
The Lord says every man shall be scared in that day. Okay? Read.
Revelation 5, verse 10. And has made us unto our God kings and priests.
What?
Kings and priests.
With kings and priests, come on.
And we shall reign on the earth.
And we shall what?
And we shall reign on the earth.
And we shall reign on the earth. We're going to rule on this earth, man.
That's
right.
It's the day we looking at. We ain't looking at a hood nigga to be recognized for my hood nigga. You know what I mean? The hood niggas is dying. We trying to live, man. We trying to live. We ain't trying to hood niggas is in. This is where the hood niggas is, man. Isaiah 42 and 22. If I want to find a lot of hood niggas, all these niggas that never ran, never will, this is where these niggas is at right now. I'm going to show you where a lot of these niggas are at. If they not in the grave, this is where they at. All you niggas representing your block. Here's what happened to you a lot of times. Isaiah 42 and 22.
Isaiah 42, verse 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
We've been robbed and spoiled. Come on.
They are all of them snare and hole.
We're all standing goddamn holes. And a nigga talk about he's in the hole too. In prison, nigga put me in the hole. They say that. Yo, you go into the hole. Ain't that something? The Lord is saying. In prison, they say that. You go into the hole. This is what the read that again. I just remembered that.
Salakia.
Yeah.
And the hole represents the pit.
Yeah, the pit.
Which Jeremiah was in, right?
Right, exactly. Read that again from the beginning.
But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
Come on.
They are all of them snare and hole.
They are all of them standing holes. Come on.
And they are hid in prison houses.
And they're in prison houses, man. I don't care what you think you're doing, man. You don't belong in no prison house like a damn cage, man. I don't care what a nigga think. I was living in prison.
Niggas had to answer to me.
God.
I was the big homie. You want phone time, nigga? You check with me.
Nigga, you in prison.
I run this house.
But when as soon as a nigga say lights out, you gotta turn the lights out. And get in there. Yeah. You don't run nothing. You in prison, man. You see what I'm saying? But this is the mindset of our people, man. Our people is gone, man. This is the mindset of our people. Our people is gone, man. You don't run a damn thing in prison, nigga. You gotta get your meal. You gotta tell when to use the bathroom sometimes. You know what I mean? You gotta act for this, act for that. You don't run nothing. Don't fool yourself, nigga. Don't fool yourself. This is crazy, man. The mindset of our people. This is crazy, man. Our people don't understand, man. And when you try to tell them the truth, they don't see it. Right? They don't see it, man. And we're going to bring the truth out, y'all. We know what's going on. You ain't fooling us, man. You're not fooling us, huh? All praise to the Most High. It's a new day.
That's right.
It's a new day now. We know who we are, man. Back in the day, they used to make you think, they used to, uncles and all that, they were deceitful, man. They used to make you want to go to prison. The stories they told, which was lies. You know what I mean? Because you're a young man. They make your prison seem glorified. Yeah, I was coming through. They were seeing me. Everybody in the yard back door. Yeah. Right. The naked here. The mom here. Some niggas knew. They said, yo. He's in town, the big nigga. It's the big nigga. Oh, my little soldiers. Behind me. You know what I mean? Telling all type of stupid stories, man.
Yeah.
Making you glorified. Niggas trying to get it on with me. When I see my man T. My man T had one leg. He took the leg off and threw it to me, and I'm beating niggas. Boom, Niggas so stupid. She said, yo, hold this. I'm beating niggas with one leg. Who wants it? This is the stupid stories that you glorify and tell, man. You tell these damn stories. I've seen niggas tell stories like that. Come on, man. You don't glorify that, but that's the low mentality, man. That's why the scriptures tell you this, man. Give me Jeremiah 2:21, man. That's why the Lord says this, man. This is why the Lord tells you this, man. Straight up and down, he tells you that. He tells you this foolishness that happened to our people, man. The mindset of our people. Right? Read.
Jeremiah 2, verse 21. Yet I had planted thee a noble vine.
The Lord says he planted us a noble vine, come on.
Holy, a right seed.
And right seed, come on.
How then art thou turned into the degenerate plant?
How have we turned into a degenerate plant? How have we turned into this right here? A royal seed, a righteous seed. How have we returned into this, man? How we became this right here? We was planted to be a righteous seed. But now we're a bunch of degenerates. Pants hanging way down. Way down. We become a bunch of degenerates. That's what the Lord is saying, man. So how do we get back to the royal seed, man? By coming back to him, man. By coming back to him and doing these laws and commandments, man. Give me Deuteronomy 10, 11 and 12. By coming back to the Most High, man. This is how we become back that royal seed, man. It ain't gonna come through hip-hop. Hip-hop is sold out. Half these dudes is sodomites. Half these dudes is bugged out. They don't know what they talking about, man. That music had failed us. At one time, it was righteous. You had good things coming out. Public Enemy. Brand Nubians. Right? Well, Big Daddy K, Rock Kim. You see what I'm saying? It was saying something. Chaos 1. Now we got foolishness, man. Now it's total wickedness. It's sold out. Rap, hip hop, and the New World Order. Think about it, Negroes. They sold out. Read.
Deuteronomy 10, verse 11. And the Lord said unto me, Arise, take thy journey before the people, that they may go in and possess the land, which I swear unto their fathers to give unto them.
See that? See that? Come on.
And now, Israel, what doeth the Lord thy God require of thee?
What the Lord require of us, read.
But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways.
To walk in all his ways. Come on.
And to love him.
And to love him. Read.
And to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart.
And to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart. That's what he required of these. These Negroes have sold out. Right? They have sold out. At the top of the chain is David Rockefeller, who died. But anyway, he was the chairman. And it goes all the way down to here, to the gangster rappers. And you have the lawyers. Why? Because the lawyers is getting paid. Because when you niggas shoot somebody, you need a lawyer. And typically you get a Jewish lawyer. You ain't getting a black lawyer. That's why they had to kill Johnny Cochran. Johnny Cochran was going to take over. He was going to be that main lawyer. They had to get him out the way. No, we can't have no black man representing them. Right? So you still go right to the Jewish lawyer. Rubenstein, Goldstein, Bernstein, Silverstein, Criminalstein. That's what it is. Thiefstein. You know what I mean? Demonstein. Right? You have to get, so the lawyers is at the top. The lawyers is here. Right? Then you got the media who tells you it goes all the way up to the police. Then you got the U.S. Department. So it's up the chain, Department and Council, and all of them, how they all getting paid somewhat off of gangster rap. It breaks it down right here. That's what it breaks it down. That's why they got them lyrics. Kill a nigga. Drill rap. Drill rap. Talking about kill a nigga. Because it's going to get the lawyers paid. And it's going to put you in the prison system. Or you're going to die. Or the record labels can put insurance on you. This nigga going to kill himself. He's going to die real soon and we're going to make money off of this nigga. He don't own his masters. We own his masters. As soon as he die, we're going to get paid. You see what I'm saying? We're going to make him, or we're going to get paid off of him. Right? This is what they're doing, man. Read.
And to serve the Lord thy God.
And to serve the Lord thy God. So we got to serve the Lord thy God. Ain't nothing wrong with you making music. But you're supposed to be making music for the Lord. Don't make music for them. Don't make music for Satan. Because you're going to die, man. You're going to die making music for Satan. Even when Pac was trying to change, but it was too late. Right? Don't make music for Satan because you're going to die. Right? I'd rather go to hell. I don't want to go to heaven with a goody two-shoes. I'd rather go to hell. Right? Remember them lyrics?
Yeah.
The Lord said, death and power is in the tongue. Right? Remember them lyrics? See, they don't want to talk about that. Don't talk about Big Papa. He killed you. They talk about Big Papa. That's my man. He talking about my son, nigga. Get a vote. That nigga talking about my son. Biggie. Yeah, we talking about Biggie, but Biggie was off. Matthew 12:36. The Bible talks about Biggie too. Right, go ahead.
I was going to say also when he was marking the scriptures with the 10 crack commandments. Right?
10 crack commandments, right. Mark the scriptures. Big part mark the scriptures too. A lot of them, you can go through their lyrics. Big part mark the scriptures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of the Big Pun songs on his second album, he said for the right price, he said Yahweh can get it.
Wow. That's what another wow.
Yes.
Crazy. See? Fallen angel, man. This brother was trying to come, but he came a little late. The Lord gives you a long time, man. Fallen angel or demon. See? He went through a lot of transitions, DMX, the dog. But eventually it was too late for the brother. Hopefully it was too late. He was coming. But he had a long time to do it. We waited too long. Right? We waited too long, brothers. You can't wait too long. Serve the Lord while he's there, man. Give me that. Matthew 12 and 36.
Matthew 12, verse 36. But I say unto you, that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment.
The Lord says every idle word. So you saying these words, you think the Lord ain't hearing that. Sometimes he's going to destroy you before that time. Right? You see all of them talking. Freemason handshakes. See that? Kobe and Puff. Did Freemason handshake.
Oh, that's what he's showing?
Yeah. Kobe and Diddy.
Kobe and Diddy? Wow.
Take that.
Take that already.
You know what I mean? Diddy.
Right, took it already.
See what I'm saying? That's what it's showing you. It's showing you, man. It's showing you. You got a left eye. It's showing you they put they eyes over they. That's a sign of the Illuminati. You see? Remember Aaliyah? Everybody love Aaliyah. Rock the boat. You see what she doing when she played that damn movie?
Yeah.
That demonic damn movie.
Queen of the
Dam. Queen of the Dam.
I was gonna say that.
And played in that. Here is she right now. You can't mock the Lord. Read that, huh?
But I say unto you, that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment.
You're going to give account thereof in the day of judgment, man. Every idle word you speak, you're going to give account. Here we go, Little Wayne. That baby, kissing. How the hell you kiss a man on the lips? How the hell do you kiss another grown man on the lips? Even the scriptures say kiss on the cheek. Give a buck, my brothers, you know, these days, brothers say, nah, brothers. You got brothers feel kind of funny with that. You know what I mean? You gotta wait till the kingdom for that, brother. A lot of time. See what I'm saying? Kisses on the cheek. Yeah, man. It's crazy, man. Lauryn Hill, man. She was, you know, it messed Lauryn Hill up, man. She was saying some serious stuff. Yeah. Old Dirty B. Old Dirty Bastard was saying some stuff, too. Right? Old Dirty Bastard was saying some stuff. He was a Gadite. Old Dirty Bastard could trace his family history right back to the Indians that sold Manhattan. He brought that out. Yeah, Old Dirty Bastard. He was a chief. His father was a chief. Native Americans. And trace it right back to the Indians that sold Manhattan. They traced this history right back. Old Dirty Bastard. Yeah. See that? Cats didn't know that, but he was saying some heavy stuff. They took him out. You know what I mean? Yeah, he knew what was going on, but the drugs messed up Old Dirty. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, our people gotta understand, man. This is the time that we gotta wake up, man. Wake up and realize what's going on, man. Right? Revelation 6 and 12. This day is coming, man. The Lord is coming, man. You see what's going on there. They hiding themselves in the cliff. Pretty soon they ain't even gonna be able to be on earth, man. Because the sun is burning them up so bad. They go into the cliffs and the rocks and the caves of the earth. It's like the scriptures say, man. The sun is ripping them apart, man. Bill Gates is trying to block the sun out of being crazy. That sun is ripping them apart. Boy. That sun is baking them. You ain't even going to see them crackers out too much no more. Right? Read.
Revelation 6, verse 12. And I beheld when he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake.
There was a great earthquake. That destruction is coming. Right? Nuclear wars and everything is coming. Come on.
And the sun became black as sackcloth
Come on.
of hair, and the moon became as blood.
See that? When you see them blood moons, it's serious. It represents something. It's not a game. It represents destruction. Right? And the sun being black represents wisdom. And wisdom is being darkened on earth. Read.
And the stars of heaven fell unto the earth.
The stars of heaven, is that talking about the actual stars? No, it's not talking about that may happen, but no, it's talking about the ones that's in the star position. The ones that people's idolizing. They're going to fall in these last days. It tells you that in the second entrance too. As the stars shall fall, the ones that everybody's idolizing. The rappers and all these people. They're going to fall in these last days. Read.
Even as a fig tree casteth her untimely fig,
Come on.
when she is shaken of a mighty wind.
When she's shaking up a mighty wind. Come on.
And the heaven departed.
And the
as
what?
And the heaven departed
And the heaven departed. Read.
as a scroll,
Come on.
when it is rolled together,
Come on.
and every mountain and island will move out of their places.
And every mountain and island gonna be moved out of their place, man. It's how serious this is. And they gonna go into the cliffs of the rocks and the caves of the earth. They gonna be scared. Matter of fact, they got shelters right now. A lot of the rich got shelters right now because they know what's coming, man. You gotta keep up to this, man. Russia, Ukraine, and all that. You gotta keep up what's going on, man. It's getting ready to be serious, man. They got, they said Putin was hiding. Some big millionaire trying to get him killed, a billionaire in their own country, trying to get Putin killed, so he was hiding for a minute. You know what I mean? But after he put that Ukraine down, man, he coming after the United States. Because he knows who's the one that's behind that. They trying to get him killed. But if they're not successful, that man's coming.
Italian.
Get some vodka, man. He coming.
God.
He coming.
God.
Take his couple glasses of vodka. Launch it. Launch it. Launch the missiles. You know what I mean? Nah, he coming, brother. China's behind him too. You know what I mean? China's behind him too. And now they fighting against NATO. You know what I mean? The United States is tough, but they say they're not going to leave NATO. But they wanted Ukraine to join NATO. That was the whole thing. Because Ukraine was supposed to join NATO. And when Russia said, hell no, you ain't joining NATO. So it's a split among them. You see what I'm saying? So the scriptures is being fulfilled, man. And we got to analyze that. Give me Revelation 17, huh? The scriptures are being fulfilled. We got to see what's going on. So when NATO start going up against the United States, then you know something's bound to happen. And that's what's happening right now. Right? So give me Revelation 17 and start at the 11th verse.
11. Revelation 16, verse 11. And the beast that was and is not, even he is the eighth.
See that? The beast that was and is not. Right? Because the beast is what? He's of the Greek Empire. Is not. Right? Because he didn't come to scene yet. America didn't come to place yet. America wasn't on the scene during John the Revelator's time. He's of the eighth. Right? Come on.
And is of the seventh.
Why? Because the seventh is the British Empire. And where does America come from? Out of the British Empire. America is that eighth that comes out of the British Empire. Right? Read.
And goeth into perdition.
And it's the last kingdom. He's the one that's going to go into perdition. The end of all the kingdom. Of that 7 heads. Right? Read.
And the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings.
Come on.
Which have received no kingdom as yet.
Right? The 10 common markets. It was tied up with the horn. NATO and all that. The 10 common markets. Right? Read.
But receive power as kings 1 hour with the beast.
Right? They receive power with the beast. Because what? They ruling with America and the other kingdoms, but America's in control of them, really. So they receiving power with the beast. Read.
These have one mind.
They have one mind because really America was controlling them and telling them what to do. Come on.
And shall give their power and strength unto the beast.
They should give their power and strength onto the beast. Come on.
These shall make war with the land.
They're going to make war with the land in the end, though. And guess what? They're going to split with the beast. Right? Give me the book of Obadiah. 1. Show you that they're going to split with the beast. Now is that time. They don't going to go up against the United States. They're not going to continue rolling with the United States. They're going to go up against the United States. That's prophecy. Right?
Obadiah 1 and
1 and 7.
Obadiah 1 verse 7. And the men of thy confederacy,
The men of thy confederacy, the men that was with them, read.
have brought thee even to the border.
Come on.
The men that were at peace with thee,
See that? The men that was at peace, that gave their power to the beast. The men that was at peace with thee, come on.
have deceived thee,
Have what?
have deceived thee,
They have deceived thee. They don't have deceived them. Read.
and prevail against thee.
They're going to prevail against them. Come on.
They that eat thy bread,
Meaning what? The United States was feeding them. It was feeding them. Thinking they feeding these nations. That's why these nations is calm with them. They feeding the Saudi. Even though the Saudi got oil, but they know that they got to keep the Saudi cool in the Middle East. Right? The Saudi is the one that's working for America and spying on all the other ones. Iraq, Iran. The Saudi is the sellouts that's working with America because America is feeding them. But they're going to deceive them in the end. They're going to betray them. Read.
they that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee.
Why? Because the American dollar is falling anyway. So America don't even have money like they used to pay these people. So it's falling. So now it's like, yo, forget y'all. Y'all don't got, y'all can't pay us like y'all used to, man. You know what I mean? We don't need y'all no more. And that's what's going to happen. They're going to turn on the beast. Right? So go back to Revelation 17. And they're going to hate the whore. And guess what? They all going to join up to fight Yahweh in that day. Read.
And the beast that was, and is not, even he is the eighth,
Come on.
and is of the seventh,
Come on.
and goeth into perdition.
And he goes into hell. Read.
And the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings,
Come on.
which have received no kingdom as yet,
Come on.
but receive power as kings 1 hour with the beast.
Right. But remember, they're going to turn on them. They're going to turn on them. That's why it tells you that the whore, they shall hate the whore. Right? They're going to turn on them. Read.
These have one mind,
Come
and
on.
shall give their power and strength unto the beast.
They're controlled by America. They're controlled and being ruled by America. They give all their mind to America. What America tells them to do, they do. Read.
These shall make war with the Lamb,
They're going to try to make war with the Lamb. Come on.
and the Lamb shall overcome them.
But the Lamb is going to overcome them. Come on.
For he is the Lord of lords,
Come on.
and King of kings.
For he's the Lord of lords and kings of kings, right? And we know that what? They symbols the eagle. All of them. France, Germany, Russia, British, Spain, right? They were all the symbol. They all had that eagle symbol. That's why you know the scriptures is true, man. Give me 2 Ezra 12 and 24, brother. This shows you how the scriptures is so true, man. They all had that eagle. That was a symbol. Right? So read 2 Ezra 12 and 24.
2 Ezra 12, verse 24. And of those that dwell therein, with much oppression.
Much oppression. Do they not oppress us? You can't imagine. We get oppressed. They tax us and make it hard for us to live. Especially New York City, man. Everything going up, man. Everything. You know what I mean? Like I say, you get a heart attack just going to the supermarket. Yeah, you get a goddamn heart attack just going up. But you know how the cashier just be swiping that food. Just keep going up more and more. And you got $100 and you only got 5 damn things on there. That's oppression, man. One thing I say in Houston, you get a whole lot more food. Yeah, much cheaper when you go to the supermarket than New York. New York, it just goes like that, man. It goes like that. Read.
Above all those that were before them.
Come on.
Therefore, or they called the heads of the eagle.
They call the head of the eagle. Read.
For these are they that shall accomplish his wickedness.
They're going to accomplish his wickedness. These are they that shall accomplish his wickedness. Come on.
And that shall finish his last end.
And they're going to finish his last end, man. They're going to finish it. They call it the head of the eagle, man. And you see that. They are going to be the ones that's going to finish it in the last days. Right? So you go on, go to 2nd Ezra 11. Go to 2nd Ezra 11 and start at 38th verse. We'll start at the 37th verse.
Hear thou, I will talk with thee, and the highest shall say unto thee, Art not thou it that remainest of the four beasts?
Right, so start at 37th verse.
And I beheld, and lo, as it were a roaring lion chased out of the wood. And I saw that he sent out a man's voice unto the eagle, and said, Hear thou, I will talk with thee, and the highest shall say unto thee, Art not thou it that remainest of the four beasts?
Hold down now, it that remains of the four beasts, the ends. Is you not part of the four beasts? Read.
Whom I made to reign in my world, that the end of their times might come through them.
Right, because it wasn't the four beasts, the Roman Empire. So America is the end of the Roman Empire. That four beasts, read.
And the fourth came, and overcame all the beasts that were had, and had power over the world with great fearfulness, and over the world compassed of the earth with much wicked oppression.
Right, that's what the Roman Empire also did. That's the four beasts, read.
And so long time dwelt he upon the earth with deceit.
See that? It seems like it's never going to end. Right? But this is the end of the four beasts. It will end. And it's ending now. Read.
For the earth hast thou not judged with truth,
The earth was not judged with truth. Come on.
but thou hast afflicted the meek.
But thou hast afflicted the meek. Come on.
Thou hast hurt the peaceable.
Thou hast hurt the peaceful. The ones that didn't do them no harm. They came over here and they destroyed the Native Americans. Peaceful. The Native Americans was at peace with them. The Native Americans what? Helped them, showed them how to fish. Showed them how to cultivate the land. Taught them that. They got documents when they wrote. Christopher Columbus and them writing their document about how peaceful and gentle these people were. So why you went and destroyed them, man? Why you went and did that to them if they was peaceful like that? Because you're that beast that the Bible's talking about. You're that animal that the Bible's talking about. Read on.
Thou hast loved liars,
Thou hast loved liars, come on.
and destroyed the dwellings of them that brought forth fruit,
And destroy the dwellings of them that brought forth fruit, come on.
and hast cast down the walls of such as did thee no harm.
And to cast down the walls of such that did thee no harm, come on.
Therefore, in thy wrongful dealing, come up unto the highest. And
Now they wrongful dealings has come up unto the highest. Now the laws, now they're seeing that. Read on.
and thy pride unto the mighty.
And thy pride onto the might, come on.
The highest also hath looked upon the proud time,
Come on.
and behold, they are ended.
And they are what?
They are ended,
And they are ended, come on.
and his abominations are fulfilled.
And his abominations are fulfilled. Right? So everything is coming to an end, man. That's why these brothers got to hold on, man. You got to hold on. You can't get cast out of this word with nothing.
That's right.
Nothing, man. Because the Lord is watching, man. Even a rib. Right? But the Most High has brought some ribs that's trying, man, that you can work with. Good ribs. That's trying. But then you got some that's not. And that's going to be your test. Right? Give me Revelations 14:4. That's a test.
That's right.
That's one of the biggest tests that you got to deal with. My elders used to tell me, next to the white man, the biggest test is the black man. For the black man. Yeah, that's what the elders said. Next to the white man. You know? But the Lord is raising up righteous women, man. I've seen it, man. See, when I first came into this truth, man, the way One West was teaching, we thought that all Eve was wicked as hell.
God.
That's what we thought. She's wicked! The brother made a story. That's the Yall.
With the woman, I said like 1,000 times at the end.
She's wicked. She's wicked. She's wicked. Good. The man said 1,000 times. Good. You know what I mean? But the Lord is bringing righteous women to strive it, man. But that's still your test, man.
Yeah.
Revelation 14 and 4.
Revelation 14, verse 4. These are they which were not defiled with women.
See, these were they was not defiled by women. What is that talking about? That you wasn't defiled, that you didn't let her take you out of this truth. It's talking about two things. It's talking about America, which is also considered a woman, not being destroyed by her philosophy, and it's talking about the natural woman too. Not letting the natural woman take you out of the street.
But they are virgins.
For what?
For they are virgins.
For they are virgins. That don't mean you're a virgin. That don't mean you know what I mean? Because if that's the case, we all be doing it.
God.
I don't know too many brothers and virgins. You know what I mean? It means that you wasn't spoiled. You wasn't defiled, really.
These are they which follow the Lamb.
These are they which follow the Most High and Yahushua.
Whithersoever he goeth.
Whichever he goes, we follow him. See, that's why it's important, brother. That's your test. That's one of your biggest tests. You gotta realize that, man. That's why the scriptures say that. Give me first Esdras 4. Right? First Esdras. When we talk about the 4 tests, 4 and so that's 34. 34. No matter of fact, start at 21.
First Esdras.
20.
First Esdras 4, verse 20. And a man leaving his own father that brought him up, and his own country, and cleaveth unto his wife.
And cleaveth unto his wife. Now that's how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to leave your household and cleave unto your wife. Right? And you're supposed to become one flesh, really.
He sticketh not to spend his life with his wife, and remembereth neither father, nor mother, nor country.
Meaning you're still supposed to honor your mother and father, but your wife now becomes that main thing. It's you and her to build together, read.
By this also ye must know that women have dominion over you.
But you can't let women have dominion over you. You can't let them control you. You still got to be boss. That's why, that's where Adam messed up at. Because Adam said, Eve. Both sides said, no, man. You know what I mean? You should have been like Joshua. Adam should have been like Joshua. Joshua said, as for me and my household, we're going to serve the Lord. I don't care what that servant telling you. The Lord already told us what to do. We're going to stick to that. That's what Adam was supposed to do. But Adam got weak. Right? Eve said, Adam, you ain't going to get nothing. You going to follow me? You're going to be on the couch, Adam. Adam got weak. Adam got weak, man. Adam wasn't supposed to get weak like that. He's supposed to stay strong, man. Read.
Do ye not labor and toil,
Come on.
and give and bring all to the women?
Yeah, man. Don't you know, man, a lot of them stick-up kids back in the days, I know that they stuck up for women, man. All that was to shine for the women. Take your chain and give it to the woman. They used to do that. That was real, man. All of that stick up and all of that was to get women, man. Their jewelry, go back. You know what I mean? The pop a nigga and put the chain right on the woman. But I got you, baby. Put the chain right on her. You know what I mean? Yeah. This is real what the scriptures are saying. Read.
Yea, a man taketh his sword and goeth his way to rob and to steal.
See that? To rob and to steal, man. For his woman. For his boo. The nigga rob you for his boo, man. That's all for his boo.
Right.
Read.
To sail upon the sea and upon rivers,
Come on.
and look upon a lion, and go in the darkness.
God damn, he said he looked on a lion. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, he would go anywhere. He will rob anybody. He don't care. 'Cause he gotta get that for his boo, man. See? Read.
And when he has stolen, spoiled, and robbed, he bringeth it to his love.
It's shit to his love, man. To his boo, man. Rob and steal, whatever. He brings it all back to his woman. Don't lie, man. Read.
Wherefore a man loveth his wife better than his father or mother.
Come on.
Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women.
Man, I've seen a lot of brothers, man. I've seen a lot of brothers be crazy over women, man. I've seen brothers just, you know what I mean? I've seen brothers straight up tell me, me and Zabach, no, Benjamin brothers, they just left the truth. They just told me. Yeah, they straight up told me. I was like, what? She gives it up to me every night. Straight up. I said, yeah, okay, brother, you gonna leave the truth for that? You know what I mean? I've seen that, man. Yeah, I'm seeing that. Straight up. Crazy.
Many also have perished, have erred, and sinned for women.
And many have perished and have erred and sinned for women, man.
God.
God. They've sinned for women, man. It happens, man.
No, move over. Move over. Give me a third chair. I got you. Y'all move over.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Many have sinned for women, man. God, man. Many have sinned for women, man. Have sinned for their boo.
You saw chopped up.
Read.
Chopped up in the back.
Okay.
A little bit more.
Okay.
Slight.
I mean, Elijah.
Just one.
Okay. Go ahead. All right. So I was at
Verse 28. Now verse 28. Verse 28. He just read it. I was just finished reading. 27.
Many also have perished, have erred, and sinned for women.
many have perished and erred and sinned for women, man. And you seeing that, and that's why it says that, man. You can't let a woman take you out of this truth. And a man can't let and a woman can't let a man take her out of this truth. And vice versa. Because you have men that will, we've seen it. Men that say, I don't want you going to hot holy days with those men. And, you know what I mean? And niggas. Yeah. I don't want you going to their camp. What you want her doing? Staying home with you? You know what I mean? Nah, I don't want you, ain't supposed to be out there. And then that man eventually falls out. Because he's so nervous. You can't be like that, man. Right? You got to stand for this word, man. This salvation, this truth, man. This is what you got to stand for. Read.
And now, do ye not believe me? Is not the king great in his power? Do not all regions fear to touch him?
Come on.
Yet did I see him, a Pam, the king's concubine, the daughter of the Admiral Betharus, sitting at the right hand of the king.
Right, so the woman was there at the right hand of the king. And she running things. You know what I mean? My elders used to tell me that. She be running things on the low. You think the man running things. You know what I mean? But that woman, she be running things a lot of times. Don't be the man. You gotta stay strong. You know what I mean? The man just he rised up. You wonder why he rise up against you in camp. At nighttime. At nighttime. That woman put on that cowboy hat. Cowboy hat. Yeah. So that man say, oh yeah, I knew that nigga was scheming against me. I know he was a wicked nigga. And he turned the whole camp get jacked up because she don't like a dude, man. And she putting bugs in your ear. Nah, you can't do that. You gotta stay strong, man. You gotta stay strong. So this is what the scripture is talking about. So it tells you who's the strongest of all, but it tells you that truth is the strongest. That truth is the strongest. It talks about wine. A wine can bug you out too and mess with you. And at the end of the day, it said the truth is the strongest. Right? So this is why we gotta stay with this truth, man. John 8:32, man. Right? John 8:32. This is what we gotta stay with. Right? We all of us gonna be tested, man. We being tested every day.
Right.
You know what I mean? This is serious, man. You get up frustrated. The scriptures tell you in Deuteronomy, man. And you gonna wish the day would end. You gonna wish you never woke up. You know what I mean? You gonna be mad. You know, you get up angry sometimes. I'm angry. I wake up angry, man. Because it's that frustration, man. Because you know this is a wicked kingdom, man. Right? Read.
And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
But knowing the truth makes you free. Because now you got a vision. Right? Because the scriptures tell you, I think it's Proverbs 29 and 15, get that out.
Okay.
It said, where there's no vision, the people perish. Right? Because they don't have no vision. Our people out there don't have no vision. All they see is this. They don't see that they're going to even, a lot of them don't even think they're going to make it to 25, 26, a lot of these kids. You know what I mean? Zabach told a story before, and I saw that story too. That was sad, about a sister in Chicago. Even though the sister was off, but she laid down 17 bodies. This was a stone killer. But she said if she had a father in her household, she don't think she would have ended up like that. You know what I mean? And then they finally caught her. She was a killer, man. Like, you know what I mean? And that shows you how Esau got that set up. Just like it with 86 in LA. Because he ain't going after her. Because she's all on Instagram talking about how she killed the nigga and all of that. They could easily arrest her, but they allowing her to terrorize. She was terrorized. She was laying niggas down. 17 bodies, man. But then she said she couldn't even sleep at night a lot of times. Because the demons was messing with her. But she said if she would have had a father in our house, she wouldn't have ended up like that. But a lot of times it's for vision. They don't see anything else, right? Proverbs 29. 15.
Proverbs 29, verse 15. The rod and reproof give wisdom.
So where there's no vision, the people perish.
I thought it was 29. No, try 17. Is it 17?
Yeah, 18.
Proverbs 29, verse 18. Where there is no vision, the people perish.
Right, where there's no vision, the people perish, man. When you don't have a goal, when you don't have see anything end, when you don't see that this is not going to end, when you lost hope, you don't have the vision. We have the vision that the kingdom of heaven is coming in.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's like a quarterback that have a vision of the end zone. You have a goal. And you running track. You have a goal. You see a vision. That gives you your hope. We know that this ain't it. You see the vision that H.O.I gonna come back and put an end. But when you don't have no vision like these people, you liable to do anything. You lost hope. And that's why they do that. They don't have no hope. They don't see nothing, man. What's their answer? We was out there yesterday, and the sister, she's just screaming. But yeah, like, well, that's what I'm asking. What's your answer, sis? You just screaming out here like you don't got no vision. You don't know what the hell you doing. You know, I didn't see the video of the other, but I heard about it. Even my rib told me about that dude was going off. I didn't see.
He's going the hell off.
Yeah. He was threatening brothers?
Yeah, just entertaining.
Yeah.
But he was a clown. He was a big clown. He didn't really. Because I told him, I said, you could talk all that, But if you put your hands on either me or any of my brothers, your ass is food. I told him that straight up. And I said, I'm going to say that to you in front of the police. I'm going to say it to you in front of them so they know what time it is. Yeah. So he didn't, and he never really came in Brother Square. You know, niggas really want to do something, they start coming up on him. But he tried to antagonize your Howard, but I told him, I said, you put your hands on one of our brothers, your ass is food. You going to leave a body or be a body. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing.
He just running his mouth.
Just running his mouth. You a sucker. You pee. And you know, back in the days, we would have just washed him from running his mouth. The old HOI, we would have just washed him. What'd you say?
Right,
You know
right.
what I'm saying? We was on some worldly technique. You know, in the world, you can't even. But the scriptures tell you, real quick, get Proverbs 13:3. The scriptures tell you about your mouth, man. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures tell you about your mouth. Dudes are in the grave right now because of their mouth. You know what I'm saying? They just said the wrong thing out their mouth. Right? Proverbs 13:3.
Proverbs 13:3.
Good.
He that keepeth his mouth,
He that keepeth his mouth, good.
keepeth his life.
And Tarah can tell you, man. Yeah, big brothers like Thawadah, Sadar's brothers almost caught bodies out there. Yeah, we had to snap brothers out of it, man. Brother almost stomped the dude into the ground one time. And if I would have caught the brother out of it, he would have killed the Jake. The Jake flicked the lit cigarette on him. So you know, that could have went in his eye or anything, you know. But you get a little older, you get a little bit wiser. So I was like, as long as you don't touch none of my brothers or come in their face, you could talk all you want. But back in the days, he was calling brothers suckers, I F all of y'all up right now. He wouldn't even got the chance. He'd have been, what you say? Say it again? And that would have been it. And it's not to brag about fighting our own people, but that's how much we was on defending the gospel. We was out there Wile E. Coyote. You couldn't, we had a crew, man, one time, brothers was not playing with nobody. You got washed when we came out there with that BS. You know, but we had to, get a little older and wiser.
Queens.
Yeah, QB. Yeah, War when he was with the camp. Yeah. We had some treacherous brothers. Little Zebulon, he ended up going to One West. But he was crazy with the staff, clacking them Italians over their head. Their brother wasn't playing, man. Lawyer cousin, knocking cats out, just knocking cats out. He said, what, step off the sign? Y'all ain't step off nothing. Boom!
Simeon too.
Laid out. You know what I'm saying?
Simeon number
Simeon, yeah. Some crazy doors we had. And they would defend that gospel. And you could, back then, you didn't have to approach it. If you just ran your mouth, you got rocked. You know, because brothers we ain't even giving them a chance to help to hurt the brothers. You know, they wasn't calling us elders back then, but you ain't getting a chance to hurt the leaders, man. You know, read again, Proverbs 13:3.
He that keepeth his mouth, keepeth his life.
Come on.
But he that openeth wide his lips shall have destruction.
And Yahweh said something spiritual. Like 10, 15 minutes later, he was like, we don't know if he's getting judged right now. He walked off from the camp, but you don't know who the Most High allowed him to want him. You know, see, nigga, don't you owe me some money, nigga? Look like you owe me some money. And he like, yo, I don't owe you no money. What you talking about? And just a Most High sent an angel of judgment. Because you was mocking the messengers of the Most High. God, read it again, King.
He that keepeth his mouth,
he that keepeth his mouth, go ahead,
keepeth his life.
Right? So, but we learn, these guys do a lot of talking and they ain't about nothing. So it's like, why get locked up? Why get into a fight? Why? If we start rocking them, sometimes people in the crowd won't jump in because they like, oh, these Israelites jumping them. So now we gotta shamble with the whole crowd. You know what I'm saying? But yo, as long as you don't touch brothers and get in their face, it's self-defense then. But all that yakking, all that talking, save it while you walk. Right? But we don't know. He could have went down the block and a death angel could have saw him. You never know. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
But he that openeth wide his lips.
So you open your mouth against the men of the Lord and against this Bible, good,
shall have destruction.
And you notice when I was teaching, I made it a point to separate us from the scriptures. We're just the messenger. If you got a problem with it, you got a problem with Yahweh, not us. So I want to mock you. You're a mock man. You coming against thus saith the Lord. Right? That's not you.
Yeah, Second Chronicles 36 and 16. Yeah. We get a lot of that. You gotta get used to that, man. Even the scriptures tell you to get used to it, man. So, when you defend your Yahweh, this is what we get. We get that mocking. Right? Read.
2 Chronicles 36, verse 16. But they mocked the messengers of God.
See that they mock the messengers of the Most High, man. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna mock us, read.
And despise his word.
Come on.
And misuse his prophets.
And they misuse their prophets. They laugh at us. They think we out there just for entertainment. You know what I mean? They don't respect us. A lot of them. Some do. Some do. But that took years and years. In the beginning, they used to just mock us. You know what I mean? It took years and years for them to see what's going on. Read.
Until the wrath of the Lord arose against his people.
Until the wrath of the Lord rose against them. And it's going to rise against them. Right? So the servant ain't greater than the master, right? So John 7:7. Scriptures tell you that. Whenever you want to come in, Bob.
Yeah, y'all been going for a minute. I was watching.
Yeah.
John 7:7.
Yeah.
We don't get it right.
John 7, verse 7. The world cannot hate you.
The Bible said the world cannot hate us. Read.
But me, it hated.
But him, it hated. Right? Come on.
Because I testify of it, that the works thereof are evil.
The works thereof is evil. But he testified that the works thereof was evil. It's the same thing we do. And we testify about the homosexuality, the lesbianism, the way our people killing each other, the music industry, the gangbanging. Right? We testify that these works is evil. The things our people are doing. And they upset at it because we're doing the work of the Yahweh. That's why I said the servant is not greater than the master. If they hate the master, they're going to hate the servant. If they don't hear the master's word, they ain't going to hear your word. Because we're doing the words of the master. We tell them to come back to these scriptures. Right?
But yeah, read that again. This is heavy right here. Heavy precept right here. The whole Bible is heavy, of course, but this heavy right here because brothers got to understand something. Don't take doing this work personal. Okay? So when you start taking this thing personal, that's how a lot of brothers fell out. Because of that, well, the people ain't listening or man, they don't like what we saying or you start getting emotional. And some brothers want to fight every minute at the camp. Like, what you say? Yo, calm down, brother, relax. You got to be able to rule over your own spirit. Or brothers want to fight every Edomite. And then Esau put you in a damn chokehold. Real story that you can't get out of. Brother, stop wanting to fight every Edomite ain't soft, brother. Right? So stop thinking every Edomite, kill these Edomites. Brother, calm down. You know what I'm saying? The best way to get Esau is spiritual. You cut his ass so bad he'll go jump off a bridge somewhere. Right? So read that again, St. John 7:7.
The world cannot hate you.
So brothers, don't take this personal. The people don't really hate you personally. They hate what you represent. They hate what you're bringing out. They hate the spirit of Yahweh in you. But I've seen people straight up curse me out, threaten me at the camp, and then I seen them when I wasn't at camp, and they recognized me. They thought I was just a brother walking down the street, and they said, I remember that dude. That dude threatened to fight us and everything. But it was a different spirit on me. I wasn't teaching at the time. He hate the gospel. He hate Yahweh Shai. He don't hate me personally. He see me walking down the street. He don't even remember me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I could get this dude. He's slipping. Because this dude was threatening us and everything. Right? But I said, I see now it's not me that they hate. He hated that spirit on me when I was teaching. Right? Go ahead.
But me it hated.
But me it hated, good.
Because I testify of it.
They don't hate you, they hate the spirit of Yahweh Shai in you that testifies against the wickedness of this society. Good.
That the works thereof are evil.
Because you telling the people that they evil and they wicked and they don't want to repent. That's what they hate. But you're not telling them, the Lord is telling them. God, you're the messenger, right? But he, like the brother brought out, they mock the messengers of the Most High.
Con.
Con? So I'm gonna segue real quick, a quick topic, couple of precepts, right? Why y'all don't teach in the projects? Now I know that might sound funny, but last night a brother came up. I ain't gotta say the brother name, whatever. Brother came up on a comment board. Why I never see Zabach, 𝐤𝐄𝐄? Everything is me, right? I don't see 𝐤𝐄𝐄, Zabach, and HOI. It's not 𝐤𝐄𝐄, Zabach, and HOI. It's HOI. Yeah, I'm the senior elder, but there's Elder Tarah, there's Levi, there's Chief Ephraim, Shawapar, Menashar, Ariah, the captains. There's a lot of lead brothers, and you know, all the way down to the rank and file. So it's HOI, brothers, not 𝐤𝐄𝐄, Zabach, and HOI. And 𝐤𝐄𝐄, Zabach featuring HOI. No, brother. But anyway, that's just the gainsaying thing. Why I don't see 𝐤𝐄𝐄, Zabach, and HOI in the projects? Why y'all down on 42nd with the heathens and the drunks? And here we go again. Give me Romans 10:21. And first and foremost, I see you, Josh. First and foremost, a lot of times Israel, me and the brother spoke, so it's not an attack on the brother really. I'm just using it as a teaching moment. Because a lot of people got that same thought process. Why y'all ain't in the hoods? Which is a damn lie. We go to the hoods. But we mix it up. Brothers be in the polo grounds.
Fordham Road.
Fordham Road. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we went to pink houses last summer, I think it was, or summer before last, when the sister got shot. The sister got shot because she reported the fireworks. And we went there. We had the people looking out their window. That's right. You know what I'm saying? In the midst of the, that's my old hood. But East New York, pink houses, Cypress, I used to run all through there. You know, so what do you mean we don't go to the projects? Brothers went to Flatbush with the Cornerstone Caroline. When she said the little brother felt her butt. Brothers was teaching out there toe-to-toe with the Crip drug dealers. And they try to intimidate brothers off the block, and brothers shut them down. You know what I'm saying? Toe-to-toe with the Crip drug. So what do you mean? Right, we don't, Patterson? Oh, Patterson. Oh, my goodness. Knee deep in the hood. I have no problem teaching in the hood. It's not my most favorite spot. I like the mixed spots. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. But brothers have to understand it's a balance of teaching this gospel. You got to go a little bit of everywhere. Okay? Go to Romans 10:21.
Romans 10, verse 21.
Go ahead.
But to Israel he saith, all day long I have stretched forth my hands unto a disobedient and gainsaying people.
Israel loved to gainsay. Why are you not in the projects, brother? Why are you so busy asking me? And like I said, this is not really about the brother. It's a teachable moment. Because a lot of our people say that. I don't never see y'all in the hood, which is a damn lie. But we balance it out, right? Give me Matthew 24:13. We're going to get the classics for this. Israel always gainsaying. And if it's not, if you're trying to make a point of, y'all need to be in the hood or the projects, because it's always the realest niggas is in the projects. That's what I need to be. So wait a minute, hold up though. That ain't fair to the college educated brother that might want to come in the truth. He's from the suburbs. So the Most High ain't calling him. We gonna come from all walks of life. Yes. What's that scripture? Can anything good come out of Nazareth? Remember they said that about Yahushua. Because back then, Nazareth was considered a bad neighborhood. So the people was like, damn, how can, like, some of us come from rough neighborhoods. But not every Israelite fruit or elect is going to come out of the projects. Right? You act like all we going to do is teaching them. No, we got to balance it out. We teach a little bit of everywhere. Huh? Right? Read what you got, King.
Matthew 24, verse 13.
Good.
But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved.
Come on.
And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world.
And the what?
Shall be preached in all the world.
No, just the projects.
Shall be preached in all the world.
No, just the hood.
Shall be preached in all the world.
This gospel got to go everywhere. The Lord is calling people from all walks of life. We got brothers in the truth that grew up in the Esau neighborhood. And some of them are the most powerful brothers in the truth. And a lot of them think back now. Yeah, I remember, man, them devils was evil as hell. because the Lord had them experience Esau for years, being amongst them. Now the Lord called them in the truth and pulled them out. Right? You know what I'm saying? So everything is not going to be in the hood. Right? Give me Tobit 13, 3-5. Just a few we're going to get. Because, like I said, I'm going to use this. This is not per se an attack on anybody. It's just a teachable moment. Because a lot of our people say that. Right? You don't be in the projects of the hood. That's not true. That and a lot of things. Another thing Israel got to understand. Right? Nina Brown said, I didn't learn the truth in the projects. Did you learn the truth in the projects, Thawadah?
No.
Did you learn the truth in the projects, Aisha?
Nope.
I didn't learn the truth in the projects. Guess what I learned the truth at? Times Square,
God.
Wall Street,
God.
downtown Brooklyn, and guess what? I lived in the projects at times. You know, messing with chicks. It was days, weeks, months at a time I lived in the projects. When did I hear the truth? I heard the truth in the mixed neighborhood. A lot of people come from the projects, but they heard the word somewhere else, right? And that's kind of like stuck in the hood mentality. You know what I'm saying? It's like but the hood though, you gotta broaden your horizons when it comes to this truth. We're not just stuck in one place. So a lot of our people say that, but we do teach in the hood, and we teach in the other areas also. Brother Badayak said he heard the truth downtown. Maharakar said he heard the truth in Times Square. Right? You know how many powerful brothers in the nation got taught by Ariana in Times Square? They came into the truth in Times Square. And they live in the projects, but they learned the truth in Times Square. Got it? So stop the gainsaying and the cap, Israel. Stop it. Right, read. I got you, brother. Read that. Tobit 13 and 3.
God. Confess him before the Gentiles.
Before who?
Confess him before the Gentiles.
The Lord said, confess him before the Gentiles. Go ahead.
Ye children of Israel.
Yeah. Brother Maharakar said he was a crack dealer on 42nd Street. And he saw the brothers. OG, Macabre. Macabre said he used to go uptown to cop his weight and stop on 42nd and see the brothers. So stop it, brother. There's some powerful, major powerful brothers in this truth that came through the camps in 42nd Street. Stop always what the gang say, Israel. Right, come on.
But he has scattered us among...
Tobit 13 and 3 again.
God. Confess him before the Gentiles.
No, before the projects.
Confess him before the Gentiles.
No, only teaching the hood.
Confess him before the Gentiles.
The Lord said confess him before the Gentiles. You know what? A lot of times we got to go before Esau and the nations to cut them and destroy their lives. Because our people look up to them like they know it all. But when they see us put Esau to shame, that has brought a lot of people into the truth. I ain't never seen no nigga. Remember Malcolm X? I ain't never seen that. No black man talk to the white man like that. So you don't know what the Most High going to use to bring people in this truth. We was in Times Square one time, and the rapper Killer Priest, he came out there and greeted us and talked to us. And a brother came in the truth based upon that. He's like, yo, Killer Priest is my favorite lyricist. I didn't know he was in the word too. And the brother, that encouraged the brother to come into the knowledge. So the Most High can use anything. And if you got a man like myself, I'm not trying to toot my own horn. Don't say I want to see Zabach in the projects instead of Times Square. Brother, after 29 years of teaching, you don't think I never taught the damn projects? Right? I taught everywhere with this gospel. And I'll continue to teach everywhere. We used to teach in LA on Crenshaw and King. You know what Crenshaw and King is down a block from? The Jungle. Remember the movie Training Day? Remember those projects Denzel was in? That's called The Jungle. That's right down the street from where we used to teach. And the gang, the Bloods and the gangbangers, they used to come and get the word or whatever. A lot of them didn't change, but they used to come and get the word. I taught in one of the worst projects, down the block from one of the worst projects in LA. You can't go up in there because they got a code. They like, yo, you know. But we was right down the block from it. So don't tell us where we taught or not taught, brother, or where you want us to see. We teach the gospel everywhere. And this is a teachable moment for all Israel that think that way. Read, King. Oh, it's like you had your hand up, Yall?
Yeah, kind of now. When you was talking about brothers, you know, coming in the truth, that I seen y'all on 42nd Street on YouTube on one of the videos. And
say it again.
I seen y'all on one of the YouTube videos down on 42nd Street.
Right.
And
That's what I'm saying.
And I'm
Right.
from the projects, and that's what brought me down to
Right, you from the projects and you saw us on 42nd Street.
Yeah.
So it's not about that. Read, King.
Ye children of Israel, for he has scattered us among them. There declare his greatness, and extol him before all the living.
Read again from the top, Tobit 13 and 3.
Confess him before the Gentiles, ye children of Israel, for he has scattered us among
The
them.
Lord said he scattered us amongst the Gentiles. So we're going to preach this gospel amongst our people and the Gentiles in these last days. Y'all do ever not knowing the scriptures or the power of God. This gospel is universal. This ain't just for the projects. Right? Come on.
There declare his greatness,
The Lord said, there declare his greatness before the world. Right? Go ahead.
and extol him before all the living.
Go ahead.
For he is our Lord,
Come on.
and he is the God, our Father, forever.
Go ahead.
And he will scourge us for our iniquity,
Come on.
and will have mercy again,
Go ahead.
and will gather us out of all nations,
Right? Go ahead.
among whom he has scattered us.
Go ahead.
If ye turn to him with your whole heart, and with your whole mind, and deal uprightly before him,
What you did you go past the fifth verse? Read the fifth verse again.
okay, and he will scourge us for our iniquity, and he will have mercy again, and will gather us out of all nations, among whom he has scattered us.
Go ahead.
And if ye turn to him with your whole heart, and with your whole mind, and deal uprightly before him.
So the Lord said, confess him before the Gentiles, you children of Israel.
Done.
So we got to teach this gospel everywhere.
Done.
You know what I'm saying? The brothers on the live, he said if you would have went to the projects, they would have heard you sooner. That's not true. Go to Ecclesiastes. You guys do not know the Bible. Right? Go to Ecclesiastes, the 9th chapter.
Done.
All right, you're going to tell the Most High when he going to wake somebody up. Huh? You just going to tell somebody when the Most High going to wake somebody up. All right, let's go to Ecclesiastes 9 and 11.
Done.
All right, Ecclesiastes 9 and 11. Yeah, read that. All right. So this got to stop, man. You know what I'm saying? This word got to be taught all over the place, right? Read that, King.
Ecclesiastes 9, verse 11. I returned and saw under the
The
sun
Lord said, if you turn and saw under the sun, go ahead.
that the race is not to the swift,
Come on.
nor the battle to the strong,
Come on.
neither ye bread to the wise,
Come on.
nor ye riches to men of understanding,
Come on.
nor yet favor to men of skill.
Come on.
But time and chance.
But what?
But time
But
and
time and what?
chance
And chance, go ahead.
happen to them all.
It happens to them all. It's time and chance with the Most High.
Time.
When the Most High say it's time, that's when you're going to wake up.
Time.
I can stand in the middle of your damn projects for 10 years,
Time.
and then you come downtown Brooklyn and hear the brothers in the 11th year, and that's when you wake up.
Time.
If you're not going to tell the Most High when you're going to wake somebody up, He's going to wake them up on His time. Read it again, King.
Time.
8 and 11. Please ask, 9 and 11.
I returned and saw under the sun that the race is not to the swift,
Come on.
nor the battle to the strong,
Go ahead.
neither yet bread to the wise,
Go ahead.
nor yet riches to men of understanding,
Come on.
nor yet favor to men of skill,
Go ahead.
but time and chance happen to them all.
And time and chance happen to them all. Go to Matthew 24 now and start at 29.
24:29.
Yeah, Matthew 24, 29. Learn these scriptures, Israel, about what Christ said about teaching this gospel.
Matthew
All right.
24, verse 29.
Go ahead.
Immediately after the tribulation of those days,
Immediately after the tribulation of those days, go ahead.
shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light,
Come on.
and the stars shall fall from heaven,
Come on.
and the powers of heavens shall be shaken.
Come on.
And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn,
Come on.
and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory.
Right, so as we get into these last days, you're going to start seeing Yahweh's appearance come through the signs. But eventually he's going to come after all the signs are here. And he's coming with power and glory, which are what? The chariots. Now, right now, they just came out with a news report that they putting pressure on Congress to come out with the truth about the new UFOs. Go ahead? That just came in the news. Go ahead.
And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet.
He's going to send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet. Go ahead.
And they shall gather together his elect from the four winds.
From the what?
From the four winds.
Come on.
From one end of heaven to the other.
From one end of heaven to the other. Not just the projects.
Time.
Right? Where the elect going to come from? Read 31 again. Come on, man. Learn this Bible, brothers.
And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet. And they shall gather together his elect from the four winds.
No, for the projects.
From the four winds.
Just from the hoods.
From the four
From the
winds.
ghetto.
From the four
From
winds.
the four ends. Go ahead. From winds. Go ahead.
From one end of heaven.
From the one end of heaven. Come on.
To the other.
To the other. Right? That's where the Lord is going to gather together his
God.
elect. From everywhere. God?
God.
Right? So you got to understand this Bible. This gospel is going to be taught all over the earth. Give me Luke 24:44.
God.
All right? Give me Luke 24 and 44.
God.
All right, Salakia, say something for a minute so Rob, we get this precept.
Yeah, you know, what the brother's saying, man. His word is going to be taught to the end of the earth, man. The time is really short, man. You can say the time is speeded up. Until you see it Satan like lightning.
God.
Man. I mean, so you really see the signs. I told you, they said that New York had suffered floods like never before in the history. Yeah, they basically saying they don't know what's going on, man. We know what's going on. Ezekiel 32 and 14.
Salakia, bear with me, I'm looking for some
Give me
precept.
that, Ezekiel 32 and 14.
We're just going to have to get a few more.
Appreciate that. We know what's going on, right?
God, Salakia, they was just talking about not too long ago, a few days ago, I heard about, they saying that New York is starting to sink.
Yeah,
Because of the
been
heavy
saying.
skyscrapers that they building
Right.
up on the land that is starting to now sink the land down.
Yeah, they've been
Yeah.
saying that. It's below sea level. And that is below sea level. Ezekiel 32 and 14.
Then will I make their waters deep and cause their rivers to run like oil.
And cause their rivers to run like oil. And then the scriptures tell you also that the water should go and break down Babylon. And Babylon should be greatly afraid. It tells you that in the Apocrypha. So them floods is really doing some damage, man. Upstate and all of that New York. They telling you that. They can't deal with what's happening.
Right.
Like when Biden went over there to see that damn big hook-nosed devil on Prince Charles. I hate that damn devil, man. You know what I mean? He went over there and saw him. And the thing they was talking about was global warming and how it's affected. Because it's affected. You got to understand, when the seals is being opened up, the 2nd Ezra 16 and 8, and 9, give me that out. The seals is being opened up. The sun coming down on the earth
Right.
is causing a lot of damage. It's causing drought. Things is drying up. The polar caps is melting. It's causing the sea level to rise, the water to rise. The water has risen now. And then when you get the tornadoes and hurricanes, that's when you get the viciousness of the flood, because the sea level is so high because the polar caps is being melted, right? So, and then you get the farming land. The cows start dying with the sun. Read.
2nd Ezra 16 verse 8. The mighty Lord sendeth the plague, and who is he that can drive them away?
And who can drive them away when the Lord sends them plagues? Read.
A fire shall go forth from his wrath,
Come on.
and who is he that may quench it?
And nobody gonna quench it when he's sending these plagues. Read.
He shall cast lightning, and who shall not fear?
Who's not gonna fear when the Lord does that? But that global warming or the earth rising up against the devil is really, trust me. He knows his time is being shortened.
Right.
Read.
He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid?
Come on.
The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder
Read on.
at his presence?
Come on.
The earth quake, and the foundations thereof. The sea arise up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also.
See that? So the sea rises up with the waves, and that's breaking down the dam, flooding the place, and it's causing major destruction. Right. Right. You found that somebody?
Yeah, go to Acts 1 and 6.
Time.
Somebody said the church pastor in the hood won't even come out to the corner. Oh, go to Acts 1:6.
Acts 1 verse 6.
Go ahead.
When they therefore were come together, they asked of him, saying, Lord, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom to
So
Israel?
they want to know, is the kingdom going to be restored to Israel? Right? Come on.
And he said unto them, It is not for you to know the times or the seasons which the Father hath put in his own power.
Meaning we gotta be on the Most High's time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We on His time is when He says so. We gotta gather our people from all over the earth, scattered throughout. Israel is scattered everywhere. Even parts of the earth where they might think there's none of our people, we're there. Because that's the prophecy, God. You can't say just go to the projects when it was prophesied that we would be scattered amongst all nations. You're going to have our people living in Gentile neighborhoods. God? You're going to have them amongst the Gentiles that's going to come out of that. And they're going to be like, yeah, y'all right about them Arabs, man, because I lived amongst them for years. God? Israel going to come from all walks of life, so they're not just going to come from the projects, the hood, or the ghetto. That's a small, you know what that is? That's a small-minded mentality. Right, come on.
But ye shall receive power.
He told the disciples back then, you shall receive power. Good.
After that, the Holy Ghost is come upon you.
Good.
And ye shall be witnesses unto me both in Jerusalem.
He said, you're going to be witnesses unto me in Jerusalem. Go ahead.
And in all Judea.
And in all Judea. Go ahead.
And in Samaria.
And in all Samaria. Go ahead.
And the utmost part of the earth.
No, just the hood.
The utmost part of the earth.
The projects.
The uttermost part of the earth.
It said it's to the uttermost parts of the earth.
God.
That's everywhere. God? Right, give me Isaiah 10 and 20. We just want to get a few more. Isaiah 10 and 20. So you got to understand this Bible, Israel. You got to understand this Bible. And we go to the projects. We go everywhere to teach this word. That's why we got the pull-up boys. Right? We pull up. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm into something. I'm going to go deeper. The brothers went into the racist area where Ahmaud Arbery was killed. Remember that? They went into that racist ass clan neighborhood and brothers taught there. Beyond the damn, the hell with the project. We've been and brought the business to Esau. So you got to balance it out. It's not just one dynamic that you have in this truth. You got to do a little bit of everywhere to reach out people from all four corners of the earth. That's all we're saying. Right? Romans 10 and 20. You got to understand what these scriptures are saying. Israel going to come from everywhere.
Isaiah
10 and 20.
Isaiah 10 verse 20. And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob shall no more again stay upon him that smote thee, that smote them, but shall stay upon the Lord, the Holy One of Israel, in truth. The remnant shall return, even the remnant of Jacob, unto the mighty God.
And the remnant is from all over the planet. All of our people are scattered all over the earth, man. What about the babies that was left in Vietnam? Right? By the Judite Jake soldiers that impregnated a lot of Vietnamese women. Right? Some of them, the Lord going to bring into this truth. Right? They all the way over in Vietnam. They don't know about no damn projects or Harlem. Right? And technically, when you check it out, the places that we taught strategically are near. We taught on 125th and Lenox for years. You know how many projects are in Harlem? Now tell me everybody for the projects in Harlem don't pass by 125th. We're right there in the middle of all the projects. Brothers teach on unto this day. Right? Lions of Israel, they teach on 149th and 3rd. You know how many projects are in the damn South Bronx? And that 149th and 3rd is hell, man. If it don't get no more gutter over there, it don't get no more gutter. So we're saying this word is going out on all fronts. All right, go ahead. And if you want to stand in the middle of the projects and teach, then knock yourself out. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 22. For though thy people Israel be as the sand of the sea, yet a remnant of them shall return.
So if we're like the sands of the sea, you can't number the sands of the sea. Does that mean we only going to be in the projects? If we're like the sands of the sea, we're going to be everywhere. Right? Come on.
the consumption decree shall overflow with righteousness.
That number that the Most High wants to get is going to overflow with righteousness. So we got to understand Israel is deeper, and this is beyond the brother or whatever. He think it's about him, but it's not, because he don't come at what now. It's deep because I've heard Israel say this. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to get too much of that. Like I said, it's like that stuck in that hood mentality. It's like you want to bring the hood, pull the hood into the truth with you, because I want my people, which is good. But a lot of times they gotta come into this thing sincerely. You can't just pull your homies in the hood and the block. That's where the real niggas at, right? Because a lot of times they're gonna come in because of you. And how long they gonna stay in this truth? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna throw fringes on a dude that's gonna be hustling 3 weeks later. So you gotta be careful with that. The Most High gotta pull them in from wherever he gonna get them. You know what I'm saying? I seen brothers teach. Matter of fact, there was a brother actually said that. He said, I'm gonna take this word back to my projects, and I'm gonna get all my people in the projects. And I see maybe one dude come in, and that dude didn't stay too long. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not gonna bring the hood to the truth, right? No, you're not gonna bring the truth to the hood. The hood gonna come to the truth. The Most High gonna bring the people, whether they from the projects, whether he's a nerd from college. We have brothers in the military, and I found out a lot of brothers in this truth that be trying to portray, they not really street dudes like that. They be trying to portray that. These dudes was regular brothers in the world, now they coming to Israel and they I'm from the project, I'm from the hood. No. I don't kill niggas in this thing. I don't kill. Right? You gotta be careful that you're not personifying this tough hood thing that gotta come into the truth, and it's not about that. This way you're not dealing with these scriptures the right way. Right, Con? Israel gonna come from all walks of life, not just the damn projects. And it is not necessarily to say that every top or real, we know real dudes come from the hood. A lot of these brothers in the street, if you convert them to this truth, they will be powerful. But is that to say they're gonna convert? But is that to say the brother that's educated in the university, that don't mean he ain't gonna be powerful in this truth? Like I said, some of the top teachers in Israel, they come from the camps in Times Square. They didn't come from the brothers going to the projects to teach, so you don't know where the Most High gonna wake somebody up. It's just that Israel got to get rid of that mentality. Go deeper, think beyond the hood. It's broaden your horizons. This gospel, you think you're going to reduce the Lord's work to just the projects? Hell no. This is God's work. This is universal. We might wake up dudes in outer space, goddammit. He going to shuttle mission with NASA, and the man got his internet on from the satellite. Oh, yo, there go the brothers teaching in Times Square. I didn't know I was a Jew. This dude heard from the damn fourth dimension somewhere. Or space or whatever they call it. We're just saying we're making it's deeper. This is a teachable moment. This word is universal. Stop this what I want to say, this control is just we gotta go to the jets to get the people, because that's what's at. No. You're minimizing this word. This word is worldwide, universal. We gotta go get Israel everywhere. God, give me James 1:1. Right? Yeah, good.
A lot of times brothers got to get out of their comfort zone.
Exactly.
You uncomfortable in different areas.
Right.
Don't switch it for that. You know what I mean?
Right.
When you get this truth, you're supposed to be able to go in any zone.
Right.
Stop trying to be, because you're comfortable in that area. And a lot of us come from the hood. We comfortable with it too. But we know we got to switch up sometimes. You know what I mean? So that's what brothers are trying to do, man.
You got to switch it up sometime, man. You can't get stuck in that hood mentality. I just want to bring my hood into the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's not about that. And a lot of times that don't work. Before you get that, give me Jeremiah 3. We're going to wind it down in a minute. This is a short topic. I'll go deeper into it another time. But this is for Israel just to understand. It's deeper. This ain't personal. This is not an attack. We're not angry. It's just Israel as a whole. This is deeper than the brother that made the comment. This is deeper than you. This is for the nation, because a lot of our people come into this truth and they got that mentality. You got to understand the universal spirit of this truth. All right, Jeremiah 3
14.
and 14, yeah.
Jeremiah 3, verse 14.
Come on.
Turn, O backsliding children,
Go ahead.
saith the Lord, for I am married unto you,
Come on.
and I will take you, one of a
The
city,
Lord said, I'm going to take you one of a city. No, the projects.
one of a city,
The hood.
one of a city,
The El Barrio.
one of a city.
The Lord said, I'm going to take you out of a city. There's more than projects in the city.
God.
You got the downtown area, you got the shopping area, you got the strip malls, you got the bars and clubs where it's busy at.
God.
Right? Go ahead.
And two of a family.
And what?
And two of a family.
And two of a family. I'm gonna take you one of a city and two of a family. So y'all gotta learn this Bible. It's deeper than the projects in the hood. Stop getting caught in that comfort zone. We just gotta go to the hood and the projects to wake the people up. No, you can't reduce the Lord's word to just the projects. His word is universal. We're going to wake up Israel all over the planet. Right? Go back where I told you to get.
James 1 and 1.
Yeah, James 1 and 1.
James 1 verse 1.
Come on.
James, a servant of God.
James, a servant of the Most High. Go ahead.
And of the Lord Yahushua.
What did the Lord say?
And of the Lord Yahushua.
The Lord said, James, a servant of the Most High Yahweh, and of who?
Yahushua.
And the Lord Yahushua. Go ahead.
To the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad.
Which is what?
To the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad.
No, just in the hood.
To the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad.
No, just in the project.
To the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad.
No, in the barrio.
To the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad.
Our people are scattered abroad. Right? Learn all the precepts in this Bible and how it pertains to us teaching our people all over the planet. Right, go to Matthew 11. Go to Matthew 11. And so now, on the flip side of that, a lot of our powerful brothers and sisters, they are going to come out of the hood. They are going to come out of rough neighborhoods. They are going to come out of the projects. They are going to come out of the hood. Okay? But not all of the elect and the remnant is just going to be in the projects in the hood. We just read we're going to be scattered abroad. Okay? We got to go get Israel from everywhere. Right? Go ahead.
Matthew 11.
Right, go ahead.
11,
Matthew 11 and 25.
At that time, Yahushua answered and said, I thank thee, O Father, Lord of heaven and earth.
The Lord said, I thank thee, O Father, Lord of heaven and earth. Go ahead.
Because thou hast hid these things from the wise and prudent.
He hid these things from the wise and prudent. Go ahead.
And hast revealed them unto babes.
So the babes represent like the people that are considered lower in society. Like the hood. The Lord said, I didn't give this to the top prestigious college professors, the guys that went to the doctorate. I gave it to the lowly brother in the hood. I gave it to the brother that you least expect. So we understand that. A lot of us come from the projects, but we didn't necessarily hear the word in the projects. So we understand that. Don't nobody get simple. We understand that. Listen, the brothers H.O.I. Illinois, they on O Block. In Chicago. That's the hood of the hood project. What are you talking about? But I was on O Block with them in 15-degree damn weather, boots on the ground in January. You don't know me, son. But I've been teaching this gospel before your ass thought about coming in this truth. Who on 42nd and 34th held camping the projects? I did many times. You don't know me. Right? But anyway, because he went in his damn mouth on the uncommon boy. Salakia. But we taught this gospel. Were we not in pink houses when the sister got shot? Right or wrong? So stop gainsaying. You don't know me. You don't know us brothers. We've been doing this work before you was a thought in this damn truth. Stop running your damn mouth against seasoned men. Right? Let's continue on, brother. Read.
At that time, Yahushua answered and said, I thank thee, O Father, Lord of heaven and earth, because thou hast hid these things from the wise and prudent.
Come on.
And hast revealed them unto babes.
And we revealed them unto babes. So we understand that aspect of this truth. We understand the Lord is going to bring, sometime he's going to bring brothers from the hood, from rough neighborhoods. But some of the brothers come from the roughest neighborhoods. I come from East New York. They was blowing cops' heads off in the 80s and 90s. Right, straight up. They didn't give it a crazy-ass hood. We had the highest murder rate per capita from 1990 and 91. But guess what? I heard the word in the city. I didn't hear the word in East New York. And I was I was hanging in the projects. I was around the hood, whatever the case may be. I heard the word on 42nd Street, Wall Street, and downtown Brooklyn. Now, downtown Brooklyn is surrounded by projects also. Downtown Brooklyn is Fort Greene, Gowanus, but you're not exactly in the projects. The projects are surrounding, and people from the projects come down Fort to the H.O.I, and they heard the word there too. So let's get out of this. You're trying to make the truth minute. You're trying to decrease it to just, we got to just teach in the projects. No. The Lord's word is all over the planet Earth. Okay? All right, so stop it, Israel. Stop coming in here. And it's disrespectful to be coming out your mouth about men and elders that have been in this thing for a minute. You've been in here for 2 seconds and you're running your mouth against seasoned men. That's disrespectful. The Most High will check you for that.
Right.
All right? So now, back to the fact of the matter. Yeah, like I was saying, the brothers in Chicago, they go to O Block. Right now, yeah, that's all right. I'm just a little passionate turned up. I'm good. That's good. It's just passion. It ain't nothing. The brothers go out to O Block, right? It's a notorious project in Chicago. That's where the shorty and everything that Elder Tarah was just talking about, right? H.O.I. Illinois been going out there for the last 2 years straight. Now, IUIC just came out there, incidentally, but it's all good. Shout out to my IUIC brothers. All right, they was about 1,000, 2,000 boots on the ground, but H.O.I. been out there for a minute. For the record, we not in competition with nobody, but we've been out there 6, 7 deep, boots on the ground. They had about 1,000 men, 2,000 men out there. I don't even know, but. The point being, not just us. It's not just about HOI. Brothers in Israel have taught in some of the worst hoods and projects for years. That's nothing new. And we're going to continue to do it, but we also going to balance it out and teach other places, because the Lord said, bring Israel together from all over the earth. Okay? Right, so that's it on that. Just a pre-topic. I can get into that, get some more precepts on that. And further lesson. Everybody got edified though? So understand, it's not just the projects in the hood. This gospel got to be taught everywhere. Okay? And brother, let me say this to some of you younger brothers and sisters. When you're new to this truth, don't speak on things that you don't understand or don't know. Don't speak on them, yes, because you're speaking against seasoned men. You're speaking against seasoned men, right? And that can cause death and destruction and harm to you, right? Just opening your mouth against men that the Lord, that have been doing the Lord's work for years. You need to keep respect and order, because the Most High can come see you. I'm going to just say it like that. So learn some respect, y'all. Y'all coming in and y'all speaking against men that have been putting their life on the line for this thing for years, and you running your mouth being disrespectful, and the Most High can shut your mouth. All right, give me Isaiah 57 and 4 on that. All right, stop it, Israel. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it is jealousy, envy, competition, and you don't know your place, man. You don't know your damn place. All right, give me Isaiah 57 and 4.
Isaiah 57, verse 4.
Go ahead.
Against whom do ye sport yourselves? Against whom make ye a wide mouth, and draw out the tongue? Are ye not children of transgression, a seed of falsehood?
Isaiah 57 and 4 again. That's so you could come with us. We got 3 schools and we're working on 3 more. So shut the hell up. Right, read. Right,
Okay.
Isaiah 57 and 4. Shut your mouth, you don't know a damn thing. Right, just because you didn't see don't mean anything. Read what you got, King.
Against whom do ye sport yourselves? Against whom?
Do we not have a school in Chicago?
Right.
Do we not have a school in Atlanta? Do we not have a school in Milwaukee? Right? Are we not working on 3 more that will be coming soon, and you will see videos on it? Shut the hell up. Right, God, brother, read.
Against whom make ye a wide mouth?
Yeah, Houston coming. And I ain't gonna even name the other states. Shut the hell up. Right, God, brother. Gainsaying ass.
Against whom do ye sport yourselves?
Read again.
Against whom do ye sport yourselves?
Isaiah 57 and 4. Read.
But
Oh, okay.
So
Against whom do you sport yourselves?
Against whom do you sport yourselves? Go ahead.
Against whom make ye a wide
The
mouth?
Lord said, against whom make you a wide mouth? Stop running your mouth.
God.
Right, go ahead.
And draw out the tongue.
And draw out the tongue. Always got something to say. Go
God.
do some work and sit down somewhere. Right, go ahead.
Are ye not children of transgression?
Come on.
A seed of falsehood.
And a lot of y'all, you're not doing a damn thing. That's why you're always running your mouth against
God.
other brothers.
God.
You're a seed of deceit and falsehood and transgression.
God.
So, Israel, stop the gainsaying and the cap and do the work.
God.
All right? Right? That's what, you ain't got to do a damn thing to get some information. I'm having fun with you. Right? And this is a teachable moment.
God.
This is bigger because so I can tell you, we've heard people say that over the years. Why y'all don't teach in the hood? Right? So come on, brother, stop it. Right? Yeah, y'all are all kind. Right? Don't try to clean it up now, right? Right. Talking real greasy. Right. But that's it on that. Get a few scriptures on the new moon and we good. We good money. All right. But anyway, listen. HOI, as much as we do things for the people to see, because the people do have to see.
God.
They say how they going to hear without a teacher, so they going to see us, and through the technology and everything, they do see us. But everything we don't do to be seen. And a lot of times the videos and stuff is out there, just you didn't see it. That's the thing, you didn't see it. Right? You didn't see when we had the school dedication in Chicago. Right? And you didn't see when brothers set up the school in Atlanta. And the school in Milwaukee, which is a whole building. You didn't see these things. So don't always gainsay and talk negative, Israel. Everything is just not out on the forefront. And if you didn't see it, don't mean it's not there. It can be we can have a YouTube video where one time a brother asked me, right? A brother said, Elder, can you send me some scriptures on the new moon? Right? And can you send me some scriptures on the new moon? I said, my brother, you've been in haven't you been in the truth like 5 years? I said, brother, we got this when Awaken Israel was still around. I said, we got tons of new moon classes on Awaken Israel. You can go up there and get a plethora of scripture. Don't you watch the channel? Or I really wasn't paying attention like that. Then brother, then that's on you. That means you didn't. That don't mean it's not there. That means you didn't watch. Right? But sometimes it's like the negativity and the gainsaying. It's like, damn, our people are always so quick to be negative. Always so quick to be negative and want to tear something down and want to try to come at you when all we doing is the work of Yahweh and Shop. And focus more on what you got to do for the nation instead of putting other brothers down. Right? So that's it on that. Bring it out.
A lot of that is called on this, man, because the comments I'm seeing is like, why y'all in there Times Square? First of all, Negro, Times Square is not safe. I don't know what makes people think that Times Square is damn safe. Just because you got police down there. We've got into mad fights in Times Square with police there. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know why people think it's so goddamn safe. Because they make comments, Zabach or whatever, y'all want to be in Times Square with the police there and it's all safe. Times Square is not safe. Times Square is not safe. You get all type of beef we had out there, man. So I don't know what you're talking about. Second of all, stop trying to prove things. We ain't out here to prove things. Well, I want to go to area where it ain't safe. We gonna go to the hood because that's where the real gangsters is. Listen, you don't know the history. Times Square is what packed One West, man.
Right.
If you know the history, Times Square is what packed One West. Because our people is all over the place. A lot of our people work down there. A lot of our people go there to hang out. Right? That's why we went there, in the center of Babylon. And like Zabach said, we've been all through the hood. A lot of times when we go through the hood, the people don't listen. That's just what it is.
Right.
They don't listen. We've been in the Polo Grounds, right? We've been on 125th, right? Right. Well, Far Rock. You see what I'm saying? We've been to Patterson. You know what I mean? I mean, it is what it is. A lot of times, a lot of people are they too jacked up? They too dopey? You know what I mean? I mean, that's what it is. So you get a brother that's all he doped up. He just he doped up.
Yeah,
You know
man.
what I mean? He messed up. That's what it is. You know?
Yeah.
So it is what it is. Go ahead.
Oh, Salakia. You get dudes talking about they coming back with their gun. You know what I'm saying? Remember, they wanted Yahushua. Yeah, kind brother Michael. They wanted Yahushua. I'm good, y'all. I would just turn it up a little bit with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm using it as a teachable moment. I'm not tripping on that. Right. What I was about to say.
Yahushua?
Huh?
Something about Yahushua?
They wanted to kill Yahushua in certain places.
Right.
And Thomas the disciple said, let us go and we'll die with you. We'll go all out with you. And Yahushua said, no. It's not wise to go over there and teach because they seeking to kill me.
Right.
Sometimes you got to be like, niggas is in the middle of a gang war and shootouts in the damn project. You can't go and say, the Most High with me. We're going to stand right here and teach in the middle of the bullets.
Right.
And you get shot in your damn head because you're not wise.
God,
Sometimes you can shake the dust on certain zones too.
God.
Nah, yo, it's too bad over there. The Most High judging that place. We're going to shake the dust on there. Got it? Now we're going to go right in the middle of a gang war shootout every day to see that we keeping it real in the projects with the people. And niggas blasting at each other every day. Sometimes it's just not with. It don't make you soft. It don't make you not real. It don't make you not relating to the hood. It's just you're using wisdom. Even Yahushua himself said, we're not going to go teach because they seeking to kill me there. He said, nah. And Thomas was like, we'll go out with you. We'll die with you, whatever. Yahushua said, no. Right? And he said, when you go into a city and they don't receive you, shake the dust on that city. Because that more than likely the Most High going to bring judgment on that city. So if you go into a city and you catching too much hell trying to teach the gospel, and then we had to shake the dust on Trenton. Because we just kept, it was just too many gainsayers and things. The police kept shutting us down. We was like, just leave Trenton alone. You know what I'm saying? And we just left it alone. We just shook it. It was just too much hell trying to teach the word out there. So we shook the dust on it. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes the Most High will bring judgment on places like that. Right? God. So, yeah, it's all good, y'all. Right? So let's get a few new moons and we're going to close it out. But I just wanted to edify that, like I said, is more of a teachable moment. Not so much, don't confuse the passion for anything else. It's more of a teachable moment for our people that think it's all about just going to the hood to wake up Israel. No, we got to go to the four corners of the earth. Okay? And the internet is doing that, but you got to go places physically also. But a lot of times you go to cities, people are like, yo, I'm glad y'all came. I'm glad to have y'all here in the flesh. I watch y'all all the time on the tube, but it's a whole different dynamic seeing y'all in the flesh. Okay? Right, so go to 1 Chronicles 2 and 4. Second Chronicles 2 and 4. No, Second Chronicles 2.
Second Chronicles 2 and 4.
Yeah. Second Chronicles 2 and 4. Read that, King.
Second Chronicles 2, verse 4. Behold, I build a house to the name of the Lord my God, to dedicate it to him, and to burn before him sweet incense.
Come on.
And for the continual showbread, and for the burnt offerings, morning and evening on the Sabbaths, and on the new moons, and on the solemn feasts of the Lord our God. This is an ordinance forever to Israel.
Right, so the Most High said this is an ordinance forever to Israel. On the new moons, the Lord, Solomon said he built the altar to burn the different offerings on the feast days of the new moons. Okay? Go to Isaiah 66:23. Right? Go on Isaiah 66:23. He's still going, Israel going to gainsay with the others. After all the scriptures come out, they're still going to gainsay. Read, King.
Isaiah 66, verse 23.
Go ahead.
And it shall come to pass.
It shall come to pass. Go ahead.
That from one new moon.
From one new moon. Go ahead.
To another.
To another. Go ahead.
And from one Sabbath to another.
And from one Sabbath to another. Go ahead.
Shall all flesh come to worship before me.
Right. So we get in the kingdom. Everybody going to respect and keep the feast days of the Most High. Okay?
Con.
Go from there to Psalms 81, 3 and 4.
Con.
Psalms 81, 3 and 4.
Con.
Read that, King. There's a few scriptures on the new moon of Israel.
Con.
We're going to wind it down. Hope that got edified. Salakia, don't confuse the passion of Israel for anything else. But, you know, get them precepts when, you know, that argument might come up. All right, read, King.
Psalms 81, verse 3.
But we here for the new moon. That's the most important thing. All right. The rest of that stuff is just teachable moments, but we're here to celebrate the Lord's new moon 5th month. Go ahead, read that, King.
Blow up the trumpet in the new moon.
Blow up the trumpet in the new moon. Go ahead.
In the time appointed.
In the time appointed. Go ahead.
On our solemn feast day.
On what?
On our solemn feast day.
On our solemn feast day, right? So we're here to rejoice, blow up the trumpet, announce to the people, be in the spirit of the new moon 5th month. Go ahead.
For this was a statute for Israel and a law of the God of Jacob.
This was a statute for Israel and the law of the power of Yahweh. Okay? Right? So you have to understand, right? This is an ordinance. We got to come together. And Israel got to make more of an effort to come together and keep these feast days. Okay? Got to, you know, you got the calendars, you got the dates ahead, you got to make preparation. Okay? And the Lord said, come before Him for these feast days. So you got to do that. Okay? Give me Luke 21, 25. Just two more, we're going to close it out. Matter of fact, give me one of the Apocrypha first. Give me 2nd Ezra 4. No, 2nd Ezra 6 and 45. 2nd Ezra 6, start at 44. No, 45. 2nd Ezra 6, 45 and 46. Good.
Verse 45. Upon the 4th day thou commandest that the sun shall shine, and the moon give her light.
Come on.
And the stars shall be in order.
On the 4th day of the Most High's creation, he commanded that the moon should be made, the sun, the stars, so on and so forth. Right? Good.
And gavest them a charge to do service unto men.
And one of the services that the moon does for us, it gives us time. It denotes time. So whenever we see a dark moon, or the first beginning stages of the new moon, we know a month has gone by. Okay? Right, good.
That was to be made.
That what?
That was to be made.
And later on, when man was created, the moon helped us with different things. Mainly telling the times and calculating the feast days and things of that nature. Okay? All right, so go from there to Luke 21, 25. All right, and we're not worshiping the moon. Right, we're acknowledging the feast day of the new moon that the Most High gave us. Read that, King.
Luke 21, verse 25.
Good.
And there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars.
Right, a lot of those signs in the heavens now are the chariots. Now they said Congress gotta come, y'all gotta come clean. Y'all gotta come clean about this UFO activity. Y'all can't hide it no more. Right, go ahead.
And upon the earth distress of nations.
And upon the earth distress of nations. Right, come on.
With perplexity.
With perplexity. I think there was another mass shooting in Georgia. Right? Another one, man. Just massive shootings and people losing their damn mind on the earth. Right, go ahead.
The sea and the waves roaring.
The sea and the waves roaring. Go ahead.
Men's hearts failing them for fear.
The Lord said men's heart failing them for fear. Go ahead.
And for looking after those things which are coming on the earth.
Right, they're going to be in fear looking after those things coming on the earth. Right, they're scared. It might be World War III. They said America said they're gearing up for war with China. Right, they already putting things in motion. We might go to war with China in the next couple of years. And we know what that's going to lead to. Pack your bags. You know what I'm saying? Pack your chariot bags, right? Come on.
For the powers of heaven shall be shaken.
The powers of heaven shall be shaken. The governments, the kingdoms, the leaders, they're going to be shaken up. Right, go ahead.
And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud.
Look at these billionaires, man. These billionaires mysteriously dying, disappearing. There was, 5 billionaires on that submarine? Then that other billionaire, he died in a mysterious car accident. Yeah, man. And then you know the conspiracy theorists say, they say, oh, they're disappearing because they know what's about to come. But also, it could be war amongst the leadership of the Illuminati, and they killing each other off over that money. You never know. Or the damn submarine could have just sunk. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it's been a lot of activity with these billionaires, man. Look at Silicon Valley Bank. Right? Right. Look at they just bought Jordan out, right? They just I think they just bought Jordan out, or something like that. $3.8 billion or something. His gambling debts got him in trouble, right? So yeah, man, a lot of major money is being shifted around, and people with major money, and they coming up dying and everything. Look at the founder of Cash App. Somebody put a damn knife in his chest. Then the other guy with the other money app, and then the guy with the cryptocurrency. So they moving this money thing, man. So there's a lot
Jordan
more.
out?
Huh?
They bought Jordan out?
Yeah, they bought. I think a couple of weeks ago. It's something about. Say something for a minute.
Gone, yeah, that's what's going on, man. They see Satan be divided against Satan. How can they stand, man? So they ain't gonna come out. They agree. They can never have enough. Because man's ego gonna get them to fight against each other. That's the thing. So they're gonna fight against each other with the money, man. Like your brother say, mysteriously, the Cash App. That's mainly because they trying to get everybody to go to they trying to the currency. They trying to get rid of the dollar bill. Right. Anybody that had some kind of power, they get them out there. It was a black man, I think, in Cash App. They want to get all Negroes out of any position that they got. You know what I mean? Can't get them out. But yeah, these things is happening, man. Like your brother said, man, we seeing the fall of America, man. And whenever you see the morals of a society go down, you know it's decline. The morals, just like in Rome or whatever, when it gets too low, when kids don't respect parents, slapping grandmothers over the head, just no respect, then you know the society's going down. And that's what the morals of America is totally gone. Anything goes in America now. And the world is looking at it. It doesn't have the same name that it had, you know what I mean, before, where everybody was looking at this place like this was a glorious place. Now, and I've talked to even Hamites and stuff, they tell you that. They said through the internet, because we used to think that America was all it is, but through the internet now, people see that it's not what it is. Now it's being revealed, Luke 12:2. You ready out for it?
Yeah. It says June 17th, 2023, 1:48 a.m. NBA News. Michael Jordan selling majority ownership stake in Charlotte Hornets. Once the sale is complete, Michael Jordan plans to keep a minority stake and maintain a presence with the franchise. Michael Jordan is finalizing a deal to sell a majority share of Charlotte Hornets. The franchise announced Friday leaving the 30-team NBA without any black majority ownership. Right? That's what they really do. Now there was a rumor that it was Jordan's gambling debts that got him in trouble. And he was forced to sell. That's just something, I think I saw one of them commentators bringing that out. But the main thing is that what the last part we read, leaving the 30-team NBA without any black majority ownership. Right? And they tried to throw in there that I think, what's his name? J. Cole had a little stake in buying it, but he probably got a minority stake like Jordan. The main thing is Esau said leaving 30-team NBA without any black majority ownership. That's what they really give him for.
That's what they want,
Gun? Jordan is selling to a group led by Gabe Plotkin and Rick Chanel. The Hornets said Plotkin has been a majority stakeholder in the Hornets since 2019. Schnall has been a minority owner of the Atlanta Hawks since 2015 and is in the process of selling his investment in that team. It's not clear how long the process of selling will take to be finalized by the NBA's Board of Governors. Jordan plans to keep a minority stake in the Hornets, the team he bought in 2010 for about $275 million. Jordan's decision to sell ends his unsuccessful 13-year run overseeing the organization. And see, then they can say, a nigga don't know how to run the business, right? So now we got to come back to the white owners so it can be successful again, right? But we still in Luke. Right, you know what?
Men's heart fell in them for fear,
Yeah, men's hearts fell in them for fear. Go ahead.
and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth.
Right, looking after the things that are coming on the earth. And everybody was in a panic. Oh, inflation. Now they saying inflation is going back down. You should just be playing with the people. Now they say, oh, inflation's going down now. It's getting more affordable again. Yeah, right. Right? Go ahead.
For the powers of heaven shall be shaken.
Right, the leaders of the world, they're going to be shaken up. The Lord is about to bring them into World War III. Go ahead.
And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory.
And all this leads up to Yahweh's second coming. Okay? Right? Go from there to Colossians 2, 16, 17, and we'll close out.
Real
Okay?
quick.
Bring it out.
Can I just get real quick Deuteronomy 28, 12 and 13?
Deuteronomy 28, 12 and 13.
Yeah, to show what the brother was talking about when he said they don't want no blacks on it. It's important that they don't have that. It's an image thing.
Right.
Everything with Esau is an image. He don't want you to even thinking about ownership. Right? Because it changes things. When you own, it changes things. You as a black man, you're not supposed to own.
Right.
That's why he buys you out. That's why Russell Simmons sold Fat Farm, was it?
Fat Farm.
Yeah. Carl Kanai, I think he sold.
Wu-Wear.
They sold.
They sold Wu-Wear.
They sold that because he can't have you as a black man in a position where you think about owning. You're supposed to be buying. You're supposed to be renting.
I remember Beats with Dre too, right?
Yeah.
Beats by Dre, yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
They claim that Dre sold it so he can get into the billionaire status. But you could have kept the company and became a billionaire. Right. Yeah, like Tarah's bringing out, ownership is very important. That's why they tell you always try to own something, especially a house. Right? It's home ownership. They always tell you about important that is. But we don't own anything as a people.
Right. You don't even own your masters.
Right.
I mean, your music masters. You're supposed to own. But your Prince and all them was trying to get. And then they killed them. Michael Jackson.
Fat Joe and them was like, yo, Fat Joe, Jadakiss, they was like, yo, we just learned how to do that in the last maybe 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
They said, we came in the industry, we didn't know nothing about owning no masters.
Right.
That's why Jadakiss was like, yo, we got jerked so bad.
Right.
We got jerked by Puffy, we got joked by a lot of cats. And we was making hit songs, but we didn't know nothing about owning our masters. Right? He said eventually they made amends with Puffy, I think he gave him something under the table, but they got jerked a lot. They said, then we start learning about owning masters and all that. So Fat Joe was like, yo, I'm my own boss. I got all my masters I own. You know what I'm saying? But he said, we just started learning about that. We didn't know nothing about that. We was getting ripped the hell off when we was younger. All them hit albums and songs, we was getting ripped off.
Yeah.
My God.
And I think they said R. Kelly was trying to own too.
Huh?
So read that.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 12. The Lord shall open unto thee his good treasure, the heaven to give the rain unto thy land in his season.
See that if we would have followed these laws, come on.
And to bless all the work of thy hand. And thou shalt lend unto many nations, and thou shalt not borrow.
Right, we were supposed to control the banks. You ain't supposed to go to him for a loan. He's supposed to go to you for a loan. You were supposed to be in that position. We got to go to him for a loan. Right? So we can never be strong and be who we are. We got to shuck and jive just to get a loan from the bank. Read.
And the Lord shall make thee the head and not the tail.
We were supposed to be the head and not the tail. The head is the one that's controlling things. The tail is the follower, the one that follows. We supposed to be the lead. Read.
And thou shalt be above only, and thou shalt not be beneath.
More.
If that thou hearken unto the commandments of the Lord thy God, which I command thee this day, to observe and to do them.
Right. So we were supposed to, if we would have hearkened, we would have been the ones running the show. And that's why it's important, because he looks at that and he says, nah, I can't have you own it. You got to be, you know what I mean? You can't be an owner, because then you can make decisions. He doesn't want you. He doesn't want to see your black ass in there at the board with him. He wants to see all pink faces. So that's why it's important. for him to keep that status on. Yeah, go ahead.
Colossians 2:16, 17. We'll close off.
Right. Colossians 2:16. Colossians 2, verse 16. Let no man therefore judge you in meat, or in drink, or in respect of a holy day, or of the new moon, or of the Sabbath days, which are a shadow of things to come, but the body is of Yahushua.
Right, so we're rehearsing the righteous acts. Judges 5 and 11 can link up with Colossians 2:16 and 17. Don't let a man judge you on how you keep the feast, where you keep the feast, whether it's in a house, whether it's in a rental hall, whether it's in a real quick, go to Philemon 4. The book of Philemon 4. Nobody could judge you where, how, and where you keep the feast at. Okay? Because as long as you coming together in righteousness. Remember, Israel, we was wandering in the wilderness and we was keeping the feast when we was running from the Greeks during the Maccabean period. Right? Philemon, the 4th verse.
4 and...
Just is 1 and 4, just one chapter.
Oh, 4 1?
Yeah, 1 and 4.
1 and 4.
Yeah. No. I think you're in Hebrews.
Yeah. Is that Philemon?
Book of Philemon.
Right.
Yeah. Verse 4.
Verse 4. Alright. I thank my God, making mention of thee always in my prayers, hearing of thy love and...
Start at 1.
Start at 1. Paul, a prisoner of Yahushua, and Timothy, our brother, unto Philemon, our dearly beloved and fellow laborer,
Go ahead.
and to our beloved Appia and Apollos, our fellow soldier, and to the church of thy house.
And to what?
And to the church
and
of
to
thy
the
house.
church, and to the church in thy house. Read it again.
And to the church in thy house.
So now, can you have a place of fellowship or a church in your house? According to that scripture? So please learn the Bible, Israel. Read the King.
And to our beloved Apocrypha and
a lot of brothers, you what you can do, you can take an apartment or a house and convert it into a school. Because then you have all the facilities there. You have a bathroom, you have bedrooms for people to stay, you got a kitchen, and you got the area where you can congregate at. Right, read it again, brother. Philemon 2. Please learn the Bible, Israel, and shut the hell up. Right, brother, read.
And to our beloved Aphilia and
that's what a lot of brothers do a lot of times, because what? You have all the facilities there. Or you can rent a house or buy a house, and then you use like the basement for the school or the first floor for the school, because then you have facilities in there. That's what we have in Atlanta. It's a house, but they got a floor for the school, and then like a couple of brothers live there to watch over the school. Right? So you can, and that's in the Bible. Learn the scriptures, Israel, please. Read it again.
And to our beloved Apocrypha and Apollos, our fellow soldiers,
go ahead.
And to the church.
And to the church, go ahead.
In thy house.
In his house. Now homes are being converted to school. Yes, the Bible said it. Read it again, brother. Learn the scriptures.
Our fellow soldiers and to the church.
And to the church, which is another, we say school, but church, a place of gathering. Go ahead.
In thy house.
And what?
In thy house.
What the Bible say?
In thy house.
Learn the Bible, man. But anyway, that's it on that. One more thing I want to add real quick. Who was at Camp Wednesday? Who was at camp when I was speaking?
I was there.
Do y'all remember when I brought out? That Cardi B's daughter, her 5-year-old daughter, was rocking a Birkin bag, right? Check this out. Today is Sunday, right?
She was bragging about how much the bag was costing.
Right?
With the daughter?
Yeah, Cardi was bragging.
They said it was a $5,000 Birkin bag that Cardi B's daughter was rocking. right? Today is Sunday, right? It's the new moon, 5th month, right? That was Wednesday. We was talking about that, right? Recent articles by Rhonda Richard, Jane Birkin, singer, actress, and namesake of the Hermes famous handbag, died in Paris Sunday.
Oh.
She was 76 years old following a stroke in September of 2021. Birkin canceled her concert scheduled for later that year. She dropped dead today.
Wow.
And we were just talking about how Cardi B had her 5-year-old daughter with a $5,000 Birkin bag. She dropped dead today on the new moon.
Sure, much that outside.
You guys said 55 and 11. You can't make this up, King. You cannot make this up. Go to anybody that didn't see it. Go to H.O.I. mustard seed. Now Alot just Alot just posted the video today. Because Alot, I told Rob Judah to rip it, and then Alot ripped it from Rob Judah. So he just posted it today. We was talking about Cardi B's daughter with the $5,000 broad, however much it was. She's only 5 years old with that damn expensive bag, and she dropped dead today. We found out that made the Birkin bag. Jane Birkin. Can we make this up? Isaiah 55 and 11. Read.
Isaiah 55, verse 11.
So we got bigger fish to fry. Right.
So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth.
Now, we didn't necessarily say the woman going to die, but we were saying how we was going into how we set the wrong precedent with our children, teaching them that it's about an expensive bag at 5 years old. And Most High said, I'm going to take it a step further and kill the founder of the bag. On the new moon, on Sunday, on the day that Nala posts the video that we're talking about. You can't make this up, right? Go ahead.
So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void,
Go ahead.
but it shall accomplish that which I please,
Go ahead.
and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it.
What Lord say?
It shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it.
Listen, we prophesy, we bring these out in the spirit, and the Most High manifest them. You cannot make this up. Shah Kadash Yarak. Most High killed the founder of the Birkin bag on the day of the new moon. After we were just speaking about it Wednesday. You can't make this up. Shema Mashiach. Again, Shah Kadash Yarak. Happy new moon, 5th month. The Most High word don't go out void. Shema Mashiach. Shema Mashiach. Right? Let's continue with this work. Right? We got to be doing something right. Right? Most High killing these devils as we speak about them. Right? Put that Frank and myrrh on. Let's pray and get up out of here. Eat, drink, and be merry and celebrate the new moon. Alright, imagine we're playing the devotion. What's the talking about the business? Yeah. In my OG Macabre voice. OG, where you at? You down there in North Carolina. Where another school is about to be built. Right? You down there with HOINC. OG took it from Jersey to NC. I saw them earlier doing the new moon. Come here, Sean. Right? Yeah, he down there with our pops. Where OG Macabre back? Yeah.
How will he gonna make it to Houston? Crazy chilling.
I was trying to make that Houston myself, but if not, man, we got to do it big like in the fall. I can't take a WhatsApp call right now. We're on live. All right, I give so. That was a great and fun lesson
Con.
in righteousness.
Done.
God, definitely. So let's pray out, eat, drink, and be merry, get into the festival part. We got about 100 lives on.
All praise.
All praises. Good. Hallelujah.
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 Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Hashem,
Hashem,
Hamashiach,
Hamashiach,
Yahweh Shai,
Yahweh Shai,
Barak Noah,
Barak Noah,
Yasha'ala,
Yasha'ala,
Wahabi Asapayo,
Asapayo,
Shema,
Shema,
Yasharala,
Yasharala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Alahayanawa, Yahweh, Achad, Shema, Yasharala, Yahweh, Alahayanawa, Yahweh, Achad, Shema, Yasharala, Yahweh, Alahayanawa, Yahweh, Achad, Shema, Yasharala, Yahweh, Alahayanawa, Yahweh, Hear, O Israel, Yahweh, power, Yahweh is one, Deuteronomy 6, verse 4, Creed of Israel. Blessed the Most High, Yahweh, by Hashem, Mashiach, Yahweh, please bless, watch over Israel, God, the four corners of the earth, by Hashem, Mashiach, Yahweh, Hallelujah,
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah,
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah,
Hallelujah.
Permission.
Permission.
Lord's Prayer, Abanawa,
Abanawa,
Shemayu,
Shemayu,
Kadash,
Kadash,
Ayah,
Ayah,
Shemka,
Shemka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Lakwavka,
Lakwavka,
Taba'ah,
Taba'ah,
Ratazaka,
Ratazaka,
Ayah,
Ayah,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Ratazah,
Ratazah,
Kawa,
Kawa,
Ayah,
Ayah,
Bashemayim,
Bashemayim,
Dananawa,
Dananawa,
Bakam,
Ko,
Ko, Yawum, Masalaknawa,
Masalaknawa,
Kasalaknawa, Kasalaknawa, Kabawafinawa, Bala'ah, Abiyainawa, Banasaya 1, Abo, Abishaynawa, 1, Rad, Kaya, Bakar, Amalakwa, Wa'ala, Bata Paraf, Laiwalamyum, Hallelujah,
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah,
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah,
Hallelujah.
Permission.
Permission.
Oh, quick, you got the oil?
Yeah.
My bad.
No.
I can get your oil real quick.
Come. Praises.
All I can get. Get an extra dab in. God, anointed prayer number 6, 22 to 27. Yabaraki Yahweh,
Yabaraki Yahweh,
Yashamaka,
Yashamaka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Manyawa,
Manyawa,
Ayaka,
Ayaka,
Ayakanka,
Ayakanka,
Yasha'a Yahweh,
Yasha'a Yahweh,
Manyawa,
Manyawa,
Ayaka,
Ayaka,
Ayashamlaka,
Ayashamlaka,
Shalom,
Shalom,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Hashem,
Hashem,
Mashiach,
Mashiach,
Yahushua,
Yahushua,
Kusha,
Kusha,
Shemai,
Shemai,
Nawa,
Nawa,
Aitha,
Aitha,
Shalak,
Shalak,
Magala,
Magala,
Alahayim,
Alahayim,
La,
La,
Shema'el,
Shema'el,
Barak,
Barak,
Rapah,
Rapah,
Aizah,
Aizah,
Gun,
Gun,
Kazak,
Kazak,
Atazayah,
Atazayah,
Kawa,
Kawa,
Yashala,
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 Wa,
Wa,
Ko,
Ko,
Akim,
Akim,
Ko,
Ko,
Akwafim,
Akwafim,
Ko,
Ko,
Bunyum,
Bunyum,
Yashala,
Yashala,
Wa,
Wa,
Joshua,
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 Wa,
Wa,
Yahweh,
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 Wa, H.O.I, Barazal, Zabach, Akim, Akwafim, Bunyum, Yasha'ala, Ba'ashim, Hamashiach, Yahushua, Thawadah, Yall, Repeat the Hebrew only. Blessed are you, Yahweh, that gives us the fruit of the vine. Barakah to Yahweh. HOI. Hapaya. Agapa. Ba'ashim. Hamashiach. Yahushua. Thawadah. Yall. La Yahweh. La Yahushua. La Yasha'ala. La Kadash Yarak. Dum Yahushua. Blood of Yahushua. Hallelujah. Blessed are you, Yahweh, that gives us the law. Barakah to Yahweh. HOI. Hatawara. Blessed are you, Yahweh, that gives us the light to see. Barakah to Yahweh. HOI. Blessed are you, Yahweh, that gives us the ram's horn to call the people. Barakah to Yahweh. Hakoran. Washawapah. Wakwara. Ha'ain. Ba'ashim. Hamashiach. Yahushua. Thawadah. Yall. Hallelujah. I pray for the food and the drink. Yahweh. Hashem. Mashiach. Yahushua. Kushah. Barak. Noah. Kadash. Yarak. Kushah. Blessed are Most High Yahweh. Hashem. Mashiach. Yahushua. Please bless our new moon 5th month. Bless the food and the drink that we're about to receive, Most High. Let it nourish our physical bodies so we can continue to function on this earth. Let everything be done decently and in order and moderation. By Hashem Mashiach Yahushua Thawadah. Hallelujah. Brothers, salute each other. Nice strong salute, not too loud. Late on a Sunday night. Men of Israel, Akim Yasha'ala, Amajah, Barak, Yahweh Shemel Shabakatam, Hom Yahweh. Remember, this is all personal, but Israel, don't come for us unless we send for you. Stop the cap and the gainsaying, and let's get the work done, because we know what this is really about. Let's get this work done and stop being so negative. Call me a shout. We still got next. Hallelujah. All praise to Yahweh. Yahweh shot forever and ever. Amen. Again, happy new moon, 5th month from H.O.I. Call me a shout. We up in New York, y'all. We in the Elder Tarah. We here. We in the building. Right? Call me a shout. We in the building with all the Akim doing this new moon for the 5th month. Call me a shout. Right? New York City in the building. Don't give up on New York yet, y'all. We still got the rats here and all the bug outs, but don't give up on New York yet. Happy new moon, 5th month. Good reading, King.
Yeah. That's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah. He about to get blocked.
Y'all see him on Fordham, I hate you, brother. I don't know what's up with him.
He's kind of weird, right? Yeah.
He bug.
I think he goes to
One time he was jacked up. He was like homeless.
Huh?
Yeah?
No, it wasn't Ready Line, but we just checking something.
So I jacked him up, man. He was like sleeping in a big ass blanket.
Just seeing who tuned in.
Oh, yeah?
Shalom,
Yeah, he
family.
was jacked up. Damn. He came back.
Crazy.
Happy New Moon, family.
He was talking the whole time, huh?
Yeah, running his